What's up, gamers? How we doing today? Thank you for all the birthday wishes. I appreciate it. Now, before I show face cam, I did go to a Halloween party last night and my hair's all messed up, basically. Just so you know. I like took a shower before, and anytime my hair is wet and I put like a hat or something on, then it gets all out of whack. So this is what we're dealing with today. How's everybody doing? Welcome, welcome. Go do a Nucleus run to get a core because of birthday luck. Wait a minute. I don't think that's how that works. Yo, it's good, Slothy. How's it going, bro? Happy birthday. Hope you have a good one. Thank you so much, man. Let's go. I don't think I have my cakes active yet. But we're just gonna do our normal rev grind today is the game plan. We'll just see what happens. We may end up swapping over to a Twitch only stream at some point because I do want to do some variety games today. But I do also want to do some revs because I've been enjoying my rev grind, dude. Why did you leave Among Us? I had to eat. That was the main reason. It was like 6 p.m. my time and I hadn't had supper yet. We have been doing Guild Among Us. For those of you that don't know, we've been doing some Guild Among Us randomly off stream. Yo, thanks, mama. W's in the chat for 2B, mom. For real. Thank you. Let's go. Let me hold up. Oh, I still forgot I have this thing, bro. I forgot I have that thing now. We'll start off with see if we got some birthday RNG on some experimentation table shenanigans. We'll see what happens. Mine's coming up here on the site. Yo, happy early birthday, Jerry. Let's go. You'll love to see it. It's funny because it's like I have the same birthday as one of my friends, so we just like text each other in the morning on our birthday, and so I said happy birthday and she sent me a Uno reverse card. So that was nice. That was nice. Holy cow. What the heck? $50 dono.
$49.99 through super chat. Heart suit emoji. Smiley face emoji.
I love how he says emoji after every emoji. Thanks, mama. Let's go. That's some sushi right there, chat. That's a lot of sushi. Thank you. Let's go. W's in the chat for mom. Thank you. Got big plans tonight? Not really. I don't know. We might watch a movie. I want to watch the Now You See Me movies because they got the third one coming out, and I haven't watched the originals in a while, so I want to kind of have in my head the storyline. Yo, thank you, Battle. Appreciate it, dude. But let's go. Thanks, mom. That's like one piece of sushi. I can't lie, bro. Where are you getting your sushi from? Goodness. Yeah, we ain't ordering from wherever that is. Holy cow. How much you charge for crafting Hab Tactics? I'll just do it for free. I don't mind. Especially for the guild members. Let's go.
As a child, I yearned.
Yo, what's good, Scripted? How you doing this morning? Thank you for the sub, man. Appreciate it. Let's go. Again, boys, if y'all haven't subscribed yet, make sure to do that. Goal is to hit 30k subs for the end of the year so we can get red name. Would be pretty epic, so every little bit helps. A good amount of magical power for M4 M5 as archer. Ooh, that's a good question. Let's see. I'd probably say nowadays like 1800 is max, right? So 1866 is max. I mean, honestly, as long as probably like 1300 for M4 and like 14 for M5, something like that would be ideal. Say, let's be there in a sec. All right, got you, dude. Let me see if I drop a T7 here real quick. It's not looking good, though. I won't lie. It's not looking great. Thank you, Side. Appreciate it. Doot. Wish I could play Hypixel. Dude, one of my guild members has like the weirdest issue going on. So when he goes to like he has to go to the Hypixel forums on like a VPN because he's IP banned But whenever he goes to the forums, it says he has no punishments pending. So it's like, what the heck did it, what? What's going on? Why is bro IP banned? But if he, like, he has to use a VPN to get onto the forums. But if he does manage to do it, then it says he's got no punishments. It's kind of wacky. It's like 3 bill. I mean, you can get away with less. You know, it just depends on your kata level. Like, really, magical power helps, but kata level is the main thing that matters. But yeah, I mean, master modes, it's where things get pricey at. Here, let me do trade. There you go. Oh, target disabled receiving trade offers. Nani. Yo, thank you, King. Appreciate it, dude. Great stream and day, bro. I got things to do. Wish I could say, though. No worries, man. Thank you. Yo, Brennan with the 20 W's in the chat.
Donated $20 through Super
What
Chat.
the heck, dude?
Okay, time to sleep. I've been awake too long. Good luck with the stream.
Thank you so
Sneering
much,
face
bro.
emoji.
Absolute legend. Thank you so much, Brennan. Let's go. Time sleeping awake too long. Good luck with the stream. Thank you, dude. Thank you. About like 20 slime minions, not realizing I need fly catchers and they're 30 mil each. I mean, you can get away without fly catchers. You know, having the higher level slime minions is more important than having the, what's it called? The fly catchers. All right, let's see what we can do here. Boom. Pick up stash. That's that. Is it a good idea to lowball with 300 mil? I am not knowledgeable like at all when it comes to lowballing. What's the random 8 chili peppers in there? I feel like that's gonna be a weird number. I'm pretty sure. This is gonna end up being a weird number. Yeah. That's kind of wacky. Did my first Nucleus run today? Hey, GG. Still better than snow minions with diamond spreading? Yeah, it'll be better. Okay, so we're gonna need a little more chili peppers. I think we need like a stack, 2 stacks and 12, or no, a stack and 56. So like 120 as well. Why lowball when you can grind? Exactly. Hopefully my sleep schedule fixes itself soon. Yeah, that would be good. I got like so many hours of sleep last night. I went to bed at like 11 and I slept till very late. Obi, I just gave you all of them. I need a couple more, just don't know how much. Okay. Got you. But thank you, Spawn. Appreciate it, man. Thank you, TNT. What do I grind to get money? Alloy or Slayers? Slayers take a while to make money most of the time. It's like, generally, unless you're doing like E-Man, you won't make that much. E-Man or Blaze. I mean, Blaze makes a lot, but right now, honestly, I think Nucleus runs are pretty good because they just increased all the sell offer or NPC sell prices. So Nucleus run's not a bad idea. Doing Soon Gecko and the boss is stuck in the wall, bro. What? Yo, thank you, Michael. Appreciate it, dude. All right, here. I'm gonna go do the do some more experiments real quick while he's getting everything sorted out. Let's see what we got. Green, purple. So are we making, let's see, it's what, 4 chili peppers per book? So how many are we trying to make is the question. Do you put up bids? Nah, I don't want people like giving contraband. So generally the only time I've like put up bids is when I'm selling rune books because you have to. But generally I'll try to sell it to people in the chat for a specific amount. Got the last bit alrighty. Give me 1 second. Bro's top 900 in Soon Geckos. Dang, GG, dude. Only for today? Nah. I don't want contraband. Only IRL contraband. For real. Nah, I just prefer playing in-game, like, all my own stuff. I think the only time I've ever, like, borrowed things, even, was from the original Ace. He gave me, like, a bunch of talismans for XP and stuff, so like he just gave it to me and then I gave it right back, you know, just so I could get the XP and pets and things. Let's see. Oh wait, here's battle. Hi. Yoink. Do. Make another account or profile. I mean, I might at some point. Wait, Wardy. I was like, wait a minute. But yeah, maybe at some point. 1, 2, 3. Pick up stash. Yoink. Another one of these. Maybe. There we go. Boom. Okay. We got anything else in there? We do not. Eat. Is this all the ones you wanted? There you go. Ta-da! Bunches of carpentry XP for me. You'll love to see it. You know, if you need a minimum 5,000 blaze rod to do damage with blaze armor. I mean, I would say probably. Like, it's a very easy thing to get. You just put down a minion for like a couple days, and that's enough collection right there. Thank you, Braddock. Appreciate it, dude. Yoink. Let's see. Thought I was gonna have to wait to get those. Nah, I got you, dude. I got you. Alright, I do still have the right pet, correct? Yes. Alright, let's see what we got. Let's see. Any RNG this time? Would be nice. Take that. Okay, I guess I take that too. Okay then. I've never had the instant find and then it end up being the second power up on the next thing I click. That was kind of goofy. Alright, well, it's not looking great, I won't lie. I'm not seeing any T7s showing up. Y'all know what I might do this next month? I might actually do bingo. I've been doing a little bit here and there. But I have a couple points saved up. I might go for the bingo die, though. Yo, Clay with the 2. Thank you so much, bro.
Clay the White Ghost donated $2 through Super Chat. Happy birthday to B.
Thank you, man. Hope you're having a great day, dude. Thank you. Yo, thank you, Daniel. What's good, Rex? It's going pretty good. We're starting off. We've got nothing so far from experiments, but hopefully we get a little bit of a pickup here. But yeah, man, I slept so much last night. I think I woke up at 8, and then I fell back asleep, and then woke up at like 10. But I got like straight up. Even if I had just fully woken up at 8, that would have been like 9 hours of sleep, which I never get. It was very nice. Very, very nice. I only got like 5 hours the night before. So, kind of makes up for it. Generally, I think having about 7 hours is like the sweet spot for me. But thank you, McGoofy. Appreciate it, bro. All right, let's see. Alrighty. There we go. What else we got in here? Where's my money? I haven't gotten anything from Experiment since I made the mage set, dude. Been ages. My sleep schedule's cooked. Got like 4 to 5 hours of sleep each night. Oh man, yeah, that's yikes. That is a little bit cooked. Yo, thank you, Noah. Appreciate it, dude. 3, 4, 5. All right. What have we here? Please, monies. Pretty please. That's not monies. Also not monies. Titan Killer 6. Not exactly what we were looking for. Titan Killer 7 would have been a lot nicer. Oh, Giant Killer 6 too. Okay. Are you even supposed to survive as mage? It's so hard to survive. Well, I mean, you know, when you're blood rushing, generally your archer is going to be there to protect you most of the time, but I use Estrella. That helps a lot because, you know, while I'm holding Estrella, I get 2,000 defense. So that helps so much. It really does. So if you've got that, that's a big thing. Okay. I guess I'm just going to avoid this one. I'll hold on to the Giant Killer. Because why not? I'm sure they'll come out with some weapon at some point that I'll want. But until then. Alrighty. Let's send it. Let's see how it goes today. Is it Aatrox yet? Not yet. Okay, that's in a little bit. Couldn't remember. I haven't played for a day or 2 days. So messes my brain up. What do we got here? There's 21 people. Let's swap. Iron. Okay, I read that. Any tips on skate the pet grind? I believe the way that it works now is like magic find and pet luck are basically equally important for finding your stuff. Pretty close to equally important. So prioritize just getting as much, like magic find's just so much easier to get now. So I would say prioritize getting as much stats total as you can towards that. You know, like if you have black cat, you know, that's a lot of magic find slash pet luck, so that's a pretty good pet to use still. How much does that give at mythic? I mean, I've got a relic on it and it's giving 20 of each, so that's like 40. But if you got G-Drag, then use G-Drag pretty much. Yo, what's good, Fred? Thank you so much, dude. Let's go. It would be great for my birthday if they fixed cocooning. That'd be a great birthday present right there. But dang, 60 Nucleus runs, dude. I haven't done Nucleus runs in too long. We're gonna get into it at some point. Oh goodness, what is this? 114? Yeah. Math. SMH. Tips for Spider Slayer? It's a good question. It's hard to say now because I haven't done a ton of it since they revamped it. But I mean, use Crimson Armor pretty much. For T5s, if you can use Crimson, that's a big deal because the swipe will generally take care of the bats. So having that to clear out the bats for you is very, very nice if you can get that. If not though, then try to kill the bats whenever he goes to the web phase. So like he has, you know, a couple seconds of immunity before he spawns in the webs and the eggs. So during that time, try and kill the bats because the bats are not immune during that time. He doesn't take damage if the damage is low. It's annoying. Yeah, yo, starting off right. Let's go. Nice. But yeah, he's got like a thing now where if you don't deal enough damage, he just eventually starts infinitely regenerating health. Which I don't know if that's intentional or not. I know some people have been having issues with that. I don't think it happens all the time. It's just on sometimes that happens. I'm not sure if that's intentional. I'm pretty sure it's bugged, but I don't know. Zombie Slayer gonna be first one to 75 mil? Yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna do more after that. Because I really like Revs. Like a lot. Can't tell. But like Spider, I would like Spider a lot more if it didn't have those couple seconds of downtime before he spawns in the eggs. Because, you know, he goes, he's immune for like 3 seconds, and then he spawns the eggs. It's like really annoying. I hate having immunity phases where you don't do anything. Like that part of the boss is just annoying. I don't mind shooting the cocoons down or the egg sacs down, whatever. But just having to wait for them to spawn, I don't like downtime. So that might be what drives me to not do it, but I don't know. It wouldn't be too bad. Like Revs as well, you know, it's like 4 second bosses, so it goes by a lot faster. And even with that, I still get only like a third of a mil XP with cocooning per hour. So it would take a lot longer to RNG meter a die from Tarantula. So that's a big thing to commit to. I think the next thing we'll go for, as far as RNG meter dies, is probably Nucleus runs. That's 5,000 Nucleus runs though. But hey, I mean, I kind of want to see how much they make now with the new rates for NPC sell prices and stuff. But my net speed below 1 megabyte per second. I don't know how I'm even watching, bro. What? That's crazy. What the heck? Yo, thank you, NT. Appreciate it, dude. I'm gonna leave that here. We'll come back for him. Do this. Cute. Yo, thank you, Chair. Appreciate it, man. Yoink. But yeah, I mean, if the spider boss is just infinitely regenerating health, then you're probably just not ready for it yet. I would say. Let's give it some time. A lot of people nowadays really rush combat, which I mean, I guess it's not just nowadays, but hey. Scythe Blade, let's go. Easy monies. Very nice start off to the day. You'll love to see it. Again, appreciate all the donos so far, boys. Crazy start to the stream. Thank you, thank you. But let's see. Boom. Yoink. What was I saying? I was saying something. I don't even remember. Oh yeah, people rush revs now. Or not revs. People rush combat now. So it's like, if you're struggling, then you really should just not. Like, just don't worry about it right now. Just take a break from combat, go grind something else out. And that something else will either get you stats, you know, like farming and mining levels, give you health and defense that will help out, or you'll just make money from doing it, and you can spend that money on better gear for combat. It's generally a good way to go about it. Because realistically, the way the game is right now, everything other than combat, pretty much, most of the ways to look at it is like, everything other than combat is about getting good at combat. I mean, I guess including combat, but like, combat is like the main thing that the game is built around, I would say, you know? And so the goal of the game in most people's eyes is to be able to do the highest level combat stuff. Like, there's not really anyone out here who's like, all right, my goal of the game is to get to Heart of the Mountain 10, you know? Like, some people do that, and that's fine. But in general consensus, the goal is to get to M7, to T5 Kudra, or, you know, get hype, get term, that sort of thing. So those are like the late game goals. And if you try and rush that before doing anything else, then it's generally going to end up, you'll hit a wall at some point. That's what'll happen. Yo, it's good lane. Should I buy a mining setup or should I keep the money and wait to get a hype? It depends. If you like mining, it's fine to go for mining setup, but generally a lot of people will throw a bunch of money at a mining setup and they hate mining and they'll never use it. That's what'll usually happen. So if you don't hate mining, then feel free. But if you are anti-mining, then probably not the best plan. Oh, I didn't want to. Oh well. Is what it is. Doo-doo. Think Giant Rod is worth it if I'm going to be grinding for fishing? I mean, I got, you know, how much overflow fishing XP? Almost 200 mil overflow fishing XP, and I've never used a Giant Rod. So. Doo-doo. Hold up. I'm gonna be reading my phone a lot today, fellas. Doo-doo. Legends. How come you don't use RNG meter? Are you waiting for future rev update? So I am going for the matcha dye is the big goal. Trying to get, you need 75 mil RNG meter for that. And so if I do end up, you know, having to meter it, if I don't drop it before that 75 mil meter, then once we get to 75 mil, I will use the meter on it. But I don't want to use my meter on it right now because I'm not going to sell the matcha dye first off. Even if it was expensive, I'm not going to sell it. But matcha dye is only worth 150 mil anyways. Warden hearts are worth 100 mil a piece, and they require way less meter. It's only 3.7 mil meter for a warden heart. So if we do happen to drop the dye before we fill the RNG meter, then I can use the RNG meter on warden hearts and make a ton of money. So that's the goal, is to try and drop the heart, or try and drop the dye before we fill the meter. And if that happens, we make a bunch of money. If we don't though, then we'll use the meter on that. So that's why we're not using it right now. Honestly, hating hunting right now, it's so weird to me. There's definitely parts of it that are annoying. Like, I don't care for most of the hunting outside of Galatia. I do really like shulker hunting is cool to me. I like invisibug hunting and Like the water hunting ones are pretty good, I'd say. But yeah, doing like black hole hunting is not the most fun thing in the world, I won't lie. Pretty much max fishing other than trophy, which I'm grinding for right now, but my main goal is to get max skills, and mining seems like fun. Gotcha. So yeah, I mean, if you're gonna have fun with it, then yeah. Like I'd say mining is especially fun once you get to Heart of the Mountain 10 or Heart of the Mountain 7, I guess, because then you can do glaciate tunnels. And glaciate tunnels is the most fun part of mining in my experience. So yeah, I mean, if you got some money to throw at it, feel free. If your goal is to max out the game and all the skills, then yeah. But yeah, some people, their goal is to just, you know, do mine or do combat and that sort of thing, and then maybe they want to make some money on the side with something else. That sort of idea. But yeah, if that's your goal, then go for it. 100%. Yoink. That's wild, senpai. Crazy, bro. Without dungeon drops, combat's kind of hard. Yeah, I mean, Slayers don't make a ton of money. I mean, I don't know. Tarantula's really good right now. T5s are really good. I've got some of my guild members out here saying they're making, I guess when cocooning was enabled, they were making like 70 mil an hour. It's probably a bit less without it, but still, like, even if you're making like 30 or 40 mil an hour, that's insane for Slayers aside from Blaze. Like, that just doesn't happen very often. So it's kind of goated if you're making that kind of money. But yeah, spike hunting's fun. Yeah, spike hunting was, I enjoyed that. I don't know. Actually, did I enjoy that? I'm trying to think. It was kind of annoying, actually. Because I would be like, he'd be far enough away, and then he'd swim a block closer to me, and I'm like already against the wall, so I gotta go find a whole new area. If you dealt more damage to him, it'd be fun. Yo, thank you, Curse. Appreciate it, bro. Whose man's is this? Alright, is it gonna be a math teacher again? I'll be kind of annoyed if it is. It's not. Let's go. Yoink. Stabbed. Skill issue. But the thing about spike hunting is, I mean, it is a legendary shard, so you can make a lot of fusions with it. So fusing spikes is fun, I'd say. I didn't really care for the hunting side of it. But apparently, yo, we got some gamers in the lobby now. But apparently, fusing shards is actually a really good way to get hunting XP. So that's kind of lit. Yo, W Mans in the game chat. You'll love to see it. Yo, thank you, Ninja. Appreciate it, bro. Time to do 100,000 secret grind stream so you get that 1% extra stat from the medallion for your mage runs. That's crazy, bro. This man says, "Hi, I watch your videos. Give me money." Heck W. Happy birthday. They grow up so fast. For real, bro. I'm getting old now. I'm getting old. How's it going? How's it going, though, F7? Co-ops in this lobby, too. Very nice. That is a wild, wild IGN. That is a wild IGN. Actually crazy. I'm subbed. Yeah, shout out to Slothy, bro. He gifted like 27 subs last week. So that's probably why you got a sub. Absolute legend. There we go. Yoink. Not having that 1% extra DP, extra damage as a DPS class equals throwing. It's crazy. Yoink. Let's see, where am I at? Grabbing this. Cook them. Voila. Yoink. Yo, what's good, Snow? I don't know if you saw the last message. Good question. Yeah, let me do this. There you go. Thought I'd already done that. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I reacted with eyes, Snow, to your last message. Smile. Or unless it was, oh, on YouTube. Yeah, happy birthday. Oh, I see you. I see you. Yeah, he's on the alt. But yeah, I saw the Discord message. I thought that's what you were talking about. But yeah, thank you, bro. Appreciate it, dude. Dude, you yoink. Is it your birthday? It is my birthday. I'm 23 years old, bro. It's crazy. Actually crazy. Bro's a boomer. Someone gifted me a sub. Yeah, shout out to Slothy, dude. He gifted like 27 last week. Actually a legend. Wanted to go for mining because it seems very similar to fishing in the way that it's enough to stimulate my brain while also allowing me to focus on some other stuff. Yeah, I got you. I could definitely see that. And yeah, I mean, if you want to do it solo, that's fine as well. Which, I mean, fishing generally you do with a party. Like mining, once you get to hard mount 7, you generally do with a party as well. Which is pretty epic. Pretty epic shenanigans. How do you get promoted in guild? I generally just promote people who have been in for a while and are active in like VCs and everything. So you're close to getting it. What's your, I can't remember. Problem is, what's your Discord and your Minecraft? Because if people have different IGNs, that's usually where it messes with my brain. So if you got the same IGN, I know when you're active in Discord, I know when you're active in, you know, all that stuff. Just gets mixed up. I think everybody's a different person. It turns out it's the same person being active in both places. Yo, thank you, Bernash. Appreciate it, dude. Or thinks the most fun class to play in M7. I enjoyed Burrs, honestly. I really liked playing Burrs. Like it was a little bit stressful when you're doing I4, but like that's the only time Burrs is stressful. Like everything else is so chill. And for most of the classes, you stress out a lot more of the time. Like Burrs, you focus up on I4, and then the rest of the time you're just, you know, going through the motions. Tank, you gotta like keep an eye on your health the whole time, so that's at least something that you gotta do. And then healer, you know, pre-dev takes a lot longer than I4, so that's a lot of effort, which, I mean, nowadays probably not as bad with, actually with, what's it called? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Pre-dev with stonking and all that. What the heck? Slothy with 5 more gifted. Can we get some W's in the chat for Slothy, dude? Appreciate it, man. Absolute legend. What the heck, man? Holy cow. My man is single-handedly like paying all my bills right now. What a goat. What a goat, dude. Dang, 51 subs on Twitch. That is crazy. I don't think I've ever had that many. Oh, why am I a pig? Okay, that fixed it. Good grief. Holy cow. Holy cow.
As a child, I yearned.
Thank you, Pranesh. When Minecraft hardcore stream, I don't know if that's ever happening. I don't know. Maybe we'll do like a charity stream at some point. And have like donos do stuff in the world, but I'm on hardcore and I have to like, I don't know, kill the Ender Dragon. That's a lot. We'll probably set it to something a little bit easier than that. Maybe like that, but then I have to like get to the Nether, or at least get to the end. Maybe just get to the end instead of kill the Ender Dragon. It'll depend on how difficult we make the, or how crazy we would make the like donation things. But yeah, what's good, Aiden? How's it going, bro? But thank you so much, Slothy. What a go, dude. Bro's gonna be funding the next die video for real, dude. I really gotta do my M7 runs, bro. I am too broke. If we hit a membership goal, I don't know, I will be spending G-Drag Bank. Unless I go do some M7 soon. Cause good grief, I got no money right now. Get from one corner of an ancient city to the other with a warden on your tail. Maybe we could try and yeah, just like fully loot an ancient city or something. I don't know. Problem is, yeah, it'd be hard to find. It depends, because I'd want it to be something that takes, you know, like at least like 30 minutes to do. but have like crazy things happen where like, you know, it just sends me like 100 blocks in the air and I have to bucket clutch or something, or I die, that sort of thing. Something like that, Pranesh, I guess. I don't know. Yo, thank you, Taco. Appreciate it, bro. You think Lotus Atoll will have a new dragon pet? Ooh, it's a good question. Yo, W Man's in the game chat. You love to see it. Yoink. But do you think it'll have another dragon? I mean, we've already got like an underwater dragon section. I don't know. Does Lotus Atoll make you think of a dragon? I guess like Galatia wouldn't really make you think of a dragon either. I mean, I wouldn't be shocked, but that's not like something I'm expecting, you know? Like Backwater Bayou is such a small island, and I imagine Lotus Atoll is going to be somewhat easy to get to. I would think when they add a dragon, it'll be along with Fishing 60, and I'm not expecting Fishing 60 from this update. Which, if that happens, it'd be cool. But yeah, I'm not expecting it. Do you need hype to clear bats as M4 burrs? No, you can just shoot them with term. That works fine. Yeah, you don't, because like hype does like very little damage anyways, I think, to bats. I don't know, maybe it's not that bad. I guess that's what people use to clear most of the mobs. But I mean, as burrs, you're not going to deal any damage to it. Like, term would be better. For sure. Hope you're having fun doing Slayers. Yep. We'll be having a lot more fun if we manage to drop a dire reward and heart today. But hey, see what happens. Crystal Halls really makes me think dragon, I guess. Yo, thank you, Taco. Appreciate it, dude. Yoink. You know what? Sure. That's fine. YOLO. All right, have a good one, Sit Vibe. Should add a mining dragon. It is kind of interesting that the dragon from the mining island is combat related. Yo, there's the hype train rewards. Let's go. You'll love to see it. Let's do this. Nice. Nice. Come here, boy. Yo, thank you, GM. Appreciate it, man. How old are you now? I am 23, dude. 23 years old. Time flies. Time flies. Really does. I swear it's still 2017, man. Actually crazy. Actually crazy. Aatrox here yet? Not yet. He's got like another day and a half, I think. I was hoping he was here. So I was thinking he had 40 hours when I last logged in, which was Friday. Turns out he did not have that long. It was a bit longer than that. So. But yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking about it. It's been so long since I got SkyBlock XP. Ugh. But maybe we do like a stream a week where I do mage runs. I don't know. I just don't want to do it all the time. Do one stream a week where I try and get my mage runs done. Or maybe I just force myself to do runs on off stream. I mean, because like I really haven't been putting that much effort into it. Like if somebody in guild asks me to run, then I run, but if not, then I don't. I really need to just get on and be like, all right, we're doing runs, because it's every time I wait, it ends up taking me a little bit to get back into it because I'm rusty. I mean, again, I've only done like, I've done less than 50 mage runs so far, so I don't have it like fully down pat. So I need to play some more to actually get it memorized. Fame rank right now, attaché, I think. Yep. Ambassador's the next one. So, not too bad. Yo, what's good, Dragon Boy? How you doing, bro? Yeah, how's you doing? Starting to sound like Rocky, dude. I need to watch those movies again. I haven't watched the 5th one. I think it was the 5th. Maybe it was the 6th one. Whatever, the one where he's like talking to his kid and it's got that inspirational speech in it. That's the one I haven't seen. I need to watch that one. Making profit from these things? A little bit. Just because it's Aatrox and we're Aatrox ministers, so the slash slayer pricing, usually I'm breaking even, but because of slash slayer pricing, I'm probably making at least a couple mil an hour on average. Just finished first year of architecture around the same day. Dang, dude. Very nice, very nice. That is a grind. I don't know. I don't think I could do architecture, man. I'm not patient enough for that. How'd you level up your G-Drag? I've been doing Ghost and it's so slow. I think Ghost used to be better, but I mean, I had a lot of Bestiary levels. I use Caduceus Feeder quite a bit. I don't think what else. I mean, I've been doing a lot of Slayers, so when I did a lot of Slayers to level it up as well, so that helped quite a bit. So thank you, Dragon. Appreciate it, dude. Yeah, like Blade Slayer levels it up so much. If you do Blade Slayer, that's like 2 levels an hour or something on average. Still a lot. Like from 100 plus, it's like 2 levels an hour. So 50 hours to get them from 100 to 200, but it's not the worst thing. Yo, happy birthday, Khalid. Happy birthday, dude. Very nice. Or is it Khalid? Is it Khalid? It might be Khalid. Maybe. I'm just bad at reading. Smile. 2 levels an hour, that's brutal. I mean, not counting like Bestiary and stuff, but yeah. Yoink. That's not with like double demon skip or anything, I don't think. So, doing double demon skip, then it's way faster. Stick to my level 125 G drag. Yeah, I mean, Bestiary is a good way as any to level them. You do make Slayers look fun. I feel like getting into it now. Yeah, it's so much fun. Like, definitely more so now than it was when I was first getting into it. Because, bro, I remember when T5 revs came out and people were struggling, dude. It was like difficult to deal damage. I mean, you know, he was resistant to mage damage, which at the time was pretty much the meta for everything. Just right click and it dies. So it's pretty brutal. I don't think there were very few people getting kills before he did the big lightning strike back in the day. So now it's so much easier, which I mean it should be. Power creep is one thing, but also it is only revs, even though it is T5. So it's not too bad. Down look at my profile real quick, see if it's worth doing it right now. Should I wait? Sure, I got you. I'm trying to remember. Is it... I know it's got Slothy in it. Is it the same as Twitch? I can never remember, bro. I'm so bad. So bad about remembering IGNs. Yoink. Just grinded Ghost to get my G-Drag to level 200. Yeah, I mean, that works. Yeah, same. Okay, cool. One moment. Slothy. Dude, we'll just do the Bad Lion PV real quick. Shall we? 1.6 bill. We are combat. You're combat 21. So I would wait. I would say get the combat levels up a bit. I mean, well, as far as T5s go, like you can do regulars. Yeah, I mean, it's fine to do T4s, T3s, T4s. But I wouldn't, you know, T5s is a ways off for sure. So main thing is try and get the first 3 up to level 6 first, and that'll unlock Auto Slayer. So Rev 6, Tarantula 6, Fin 6. And then you can start going back through them, and you won't have to call Maddox every time. So that would be the biggest thing. Let's see. What's our gear, though? Yeah, I mean, you could probably be okay in the Sorrow. Wouldn't be the worst thing. But we don't have, like, a crazy combat set. I mean, if you could get, like, Strong Dragon, honestly, is what I'd recommend. You can get a Strong Dragon armor set and run that. And just, like, the highest level weapon for each Slayer that you can get at the time. Wouldn't be a bad idea. But yo, Soup with the sub, appreciate it, man. Thank you, dude. Again, boys, if y'all haven't subscribed yet, make sure to do that. Closing in on 30K for the red name. Getting close. Trying to get there by the end of the year. You fixed speakers at a church, right? Or was it a mic? I run the sound system, so all of it. I do the whole thing. You want a G-Drag with eggs? Ooh, bro's found the room. Let's go. Nice. Show us dance in IRL for Adolno. I don't think he's learned yet, chat. I do have a tiny amount of dignity left. And I'm not gonna... No, I'll pass. I'll pass. Time to make a shulker farm. Oh, is bro on... we on the hardcore, or is this like a modded version, or what's going on? Thank you, Musty. Have a good one, bro. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should level another G-Drag. Be a good way for me to make money from doing this, but I don't know. If I start doing that and then I end up dropping the heart like halfway through, that'd be kind of awkward. Or not heart, the die. If I drop the die in like 1,000,000 XP or something, that'd end up being a little bit awkward. Would not be enough XP for me to get G-Drag leveled all the way up. Yo, thank you, Raj. Appreciate it, dude. Yo, chill. I only PV'd Slothy because he donated SH. The free reviews are on Saturday, so we did some of those a couple days ago. But yeah, we'll be doing it, hopefully, I don't know. I don't know if I'll be able to this weekend. I need to see if the squad wants to go out and see a movie or something. But we'll see what happens. Yo, thank you, Yiz. Appreciate it, bro. Gonna drop a heart in 23 bosses. Hey, I'm down for that, for sure. 100%. I would take it. But how about right now? Never mind. I tried. I think my magic power is 600. Yeah, I mean, that's really good. For combat 21, you've got plenty of magical power. So it is mainly just the combat levels and stuff. Which, again, Slayers are very good for, so... It's not a... I'd say, like, combat progression-wise, that's the next step. Is buy some Strong Dragon and jump in. But yeah, like, each Slayer has its own, you know, weapons built into this, like, system. So as you get levels, you unlock, like, higher level weapons that do more damage, you know. For Revs, the maxed out is Halberd of the Shredded. But eventually, you know, you get, like, Reaper Falchion, and before that, it's, like, Revenant Falchion. So, just getting your hands on each upgrade as you get the levels for it is important, for sure. I think Tarantula Fang is one of the better ones. Like, Sting is the best one for Tarantula, but Tarantula Fang's good. For Sven's, it's, like, Shaman Sword and Pooch Sword. So, just running those. Could you get Superior as well? Money ain't really that bad, because farming's pretty fun for me. Yeah, I mean, Superior's not bad. It's not bad at all. But, the reason I usually recommend Strong is just because, you know, it is cheaper and it'd be better to spend that money, like wait and spend that money on like Shadow Assassin once you get access to that. But I mean, your magic power is good. I mean, you could throw that money at some pets as well if you don't. I didn't check the pets here. Let me look. What's the pets looking like? What do we have? Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea to get... Okay, you got a tiger. So yeah, I mean, you could level the tiger. You know, maybe get like a Caduceus feeder and a couple ultimate carrot candies, and that'd be enough to get him up to like level 70 or something just off of that, or 50. So. Because yeah, I mean, Superior is slightly better than Strong Dragon, but like not that much better to be worth how much it costs, you know. Birthday's like a week apart. Mine is on the 4th. Yo, happy early birthday, dude. Let's go. I play on 1.21 or 1.8? It depends. I mean, for forging, you have to play 1.21. But most people play the rest of the game on 1.8 right now just because the mods are more, like, what's the word? Complex, I guess, or advanced on 1.8 because they've had more time to be made. Whereas 1.21 mods are kind of bare bones at the moment. So generally just rolling with the 1.8 is the play aside from forging. How do people swim in the matriarch with divers? I believe that got patched a while back. But that was a strategy, yeah. Back in the day to run diver's armor. But not anymore. Crazy stuff though. Yeah, like I posted my guide to the matriarch like the day after the update dropped or something. And oh my goodness, I feel like through the years I kept getting comments on it that was like, you should actually use diver's armor. And it's like, dude, I posted this like on release day, man. Nobody knew that was a strat at the time. Shenanigans. Oh well, I need heavy pearls for Gauntlet and Crimson. Yeah, it is a grind. Yo, thank you, Dead. I appreciate it, bro. Thank you, thank you. Hope you're having a good day too, man. Let's go, let's go. Well, let's see. Maybe for my birthday, Hypixel will gift me a die. That would be kind of epic. Just throwing that out there. Watch me drop like Periwinkle or something first. Which actually, hold up. When got 4 hours until the next pair of dies appear. When you do an M7, I don't know if we'll run any today, probably not, but I do want to run some this week. For real, for real. My problem is I keep only logging in when like somebody asks me to play, and I need to just like set a time that I log in to play.
I yearned for the mines.
What the crud? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
As a child, I yearned
Oh
for the mines.
no, man. Oh no, dude.
As a child, I yearned for the mines.
Oh no. Slothy
As a child, I yearned
with
for the
the
mines.
19. Oh no,
Child,
bro.
I yearned for the mines.
Oh, this is bad. Thank you so much, but this is bad.
As a child, I yearned for the mines.
Oh goodness, I'm gonna have to spend so much money.
As a child, I
All
yearned
right,
for the
we dipping
mines.
in the Greg Bank. Yup. Yup. Okay.
As a child, I yearned for the mines.
Shout out to Slothy for the 19 gifted. Which, I mean, in
As a
total,
child, I yearned
he's
for the
already
mines.
gifted like 24 today, bro. I appreciate it.
As a child, I yearned
This was
for
not
the
what I
mines.
planned on doing today once again. Yo, Flame on Twitch, appreciate it, bro. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be something. Oh dear, hold up, let me pull this
As
up.
a child, I yearned for the mines.
Let's see, here we go.
As a child, I yearned
I
for the mines.
have no money, bro. I have no money. This is my purse. I have less than 80 mil on me.
As a child,
Oh,
I
this is
yearned
so
for the
bad.
mines.
This is so bad. I'm not gonna be able to like play mage. Never mind, Flame. I'm not playing mage for a while. I'm gonna have no G-Drag bank after this. Okay, as always, chat,
As a
you
child,
guys
I
get
yearned for the
3
mines.
vetoes for whatever dies show up. That is it.
As a child, I yearned
Hopefully
for the
it's
mines.
cheap ones. Hold up, let me ping the Discord again.
As a child, I yearned for the mines. As a child, I yearned for the mines.
All right, there we go. Okay. So,
As a child, I yearned for the mines.
Let's set this up. It's still yearning for the mines. That's crazy. All right, there we go. All right. This is gonna hurt me, man. Hold up. I can't deal with this audio in the background. Let me spawn this last boss real quick. Okay, the good thing is, if it is a die that I already have, then I can use that at the very least. I feel like I deserve to get a veto here as well. Chat. Thoughts? I think I should get a veto here. If it ends up being one that's too ridiculous. Yeah, I should be okay, Flame. If you want me, bro, I'm gonna be broke. You don't get a veto as a birthday gift, sure. Okay, I will veto if it's 500 mil plus. I get one veto. Okay. I get one veto if it's 500 mil plus. That's what we're gonna do. And chat gets 3 vetoes. All right, here we go. Die number 1. Pure yellow. Why am I getting all the same dyes every time, chat? Okay, how bad is pure yellow? Let's see. Pure yellow. 73. I mean, that's not too bad. I do already have a piece with pure yellow, though. So, I don't know. What do we think? What do we think, chat? Let's see. How's it looking? It is looking like a pretty substantial no right now. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. Let me clean out my notebook here. Yellow. No, pure yellow. Pure yellow. All right, so that one is not being kept. It looks like. If I had to gamble, this is the votes right now. So the YouTube video you can see. Here are the votes. 100% no on Twitch, and we got 75% no on YouTube. That's sad because I really would have liked to be able to get off easy right there. That would have been nice. Ain't no way we wasting a set on urine yellow. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. That's fair. All right, no yellow then. Okay, so that's one veto used. Let's see what the next option is. Treasure. How bad is that? That one might be bad. Okay, that's not too bad either, but also yellow. Also yellow. So, let me not hit the wrong button. We might be Jover. Might be Jover. Wow, what's the deal with the yellow dyes right now? What's going on? What's going on here? There you go, boys. Feel free to vote. It's ugly. It is kind of ugly. I mean, I guess it's more orange-ish than yellow, maybe. But, like, for being called a treasure dye, I don't think it's that pretty. I'm not gonna lie. Man, look at all these dyes on the right side here. I guess I could just look it up that way, but... I mean, Celadon's supposed to be more likely right now. Maybe we'll drop a Celadon, or have to go for Celadon. Let's see. Yeah, no. There's none on the auction house. Yo, thank you, Reflex. Appreciate it, bro. Got yellow on the Crimson already? Yeah. Alright, well... Once again, it is looking like a pretty substantial no. We got 5 no's from Twitch and 72% no's on YouTube out of 18 voters. So that one's also a no. So that's 2 vetoes already, guys. It's not looking good. Let's see what we get as the third option. All right, I think this is my veto. I think this is my veto. I'm pretty sure. I did say 500 mil plus, didn't I? I don't know. Not over 500 mil. It's not over 500 mil. All right, chat. Save me, please. Please save me, please. Please. Oh my goodness. Save me. You have one veto left. Please. Please. I'm begging. I'm begging. Pretty please. Oh, nah. Y'all just don't care. Y'all just don't care about me. I see how it is. I see how it is. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Ain't no way. Happy birthday, by the way. Yeah, man. Thanks. Thank you. Good grief. Hold up. Dang it. Can I? Dang it. I can't vote. What the heck? I need like 5 alts right now to fix this. Good grief. Holy cow, dude. Holy cow. Yo. Vajek with the sub. Appreciate it, dude. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Good night, man. It's so beyond Jover. Let me just go ahead and do this in advance. Oh my word. Bro is cooked. Bro is very cooked. Alright. Well, I guess we're getting a frostbitten dime. Let's see what the next option is. Good grief. Aurora. I mean, that would go well, actually, with frostbitten, I think. Right? I think that's a good one. It's very cheap, but it would go well with it. So I'm kind of down for that in both ways. But, you know, I think that one would be fine. There's the Twitch poll. Let's do this one. Let me end the old poll real quick. Sorry, the YouTube poll had not ended. Let me make a new one. But yo, TRQL with the prime. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Hope you're having a great day, dude. All right, let me see if we can get YouTube up and running here. There you go. All right. Here's the votes right now. Ain't no way we're voting no on Twitch. That's crazy. We're using our last veto on that on a die that would actually look goated with this. That's messed up. That's messed up. Here, let me update the number here. We'll have to set up a new member goal after this. Good grief. All right, well, we are very heavily leaning yes on YouTube. So I think we're going to be keeping this one, which I am down for. If I could spell. There we go. All right. So even though Twitch voted no 4 out of 3, we got 75% out of 25 votes on YouTube voting yes. So we're in total, we are going yes. So we are getting an Aurora dime. All right, chat. Y'all got one more veto left. One more veto left. Let's see what we got. Snowflake. I don't know. What's that one like? I think that's a cheap one too, isn't it? Yeah, 36. That one's like... Okay, it also changes color, so it's another change color one. So, I mean, that could work out pretty good, honestly. We get 2 ones that are changing color, and then it is kind of themed around, like, blue and light blue. Oh, sorry. I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. Let me make a new poll. Doot. Yoink. Yoink. Bang. Alright, chat. Let's see what we're saying. Let's see what we're saying. Yeah, but Celeste is pretty. If we get Celeste, I'm vetoing that, bro. That's my veto. Check DMs. Okay. Hold up. That's crazy. That's messed up. I'm gonna have nightmares now because of that. All right, here's what it's looking like. I don't think we're gonna be keeping this one, which is really sad. I've never had a set with 2 like color swapping dies. Is too cheap vote? No, that's messed up, dude. Come on, boys, it would look good. Lips pop a little too much. Is that how it is? I do have. I mean, I have the contrast up a lot. It's the camera. Blame the camera. All right. For real, your birthday? It is my birthday, and so for my birthday, I'm going broke. That's my birthday present. Thank you, guys. Keck W. All right, what am I gonna do for money, chat? Chat hates you, I think. Pretty much. That's what I'm getting from this. All right, well, looks like y'all are out of vetoes. So unless I veto this, this is what we're getting. I don't know, bro. How? This is the dark auction one, isn't it? Yeah, I'm vetoing that. I'm vetoing that. That's my veto. Get it out of here. Next. Next. Ooh, almost got matcha. Okay, how bad is this? I mean, this might actually look really good. Yeah, okay, that's way better. That's way better. All right. This is actually gonna be a good looking set though.
As a child,
okay.
I yearned for the mines.
Okay, this is gonna be good.
Donated $23 through Super
Yo,
Chat.
let's go.
Happy B-Day, man.
Thank you so much, Luke. W's in the chat for Luke. Thank you, bro. Absolute legend. What the heck, dude? Scammed? Get scammed, bro. I don't care. This is gonna be an actually good looking set. I got one veto. I used it. All right, that's what I said. All right, I was gonna do 500 mil only, but like, I do not want to mine for 3,000 hours to get my G-Drag bank back. All right, wasn't veto above 500 mil. That wasn't a rule. That was just something that I was gonna do. That was my thought process. But 2 400 mil plus dies, I'm vetoing one of them. All right, that's what's happening. Okay, so here we go. Let's see. Frost. You know what? We'll do the expensive one last. Let's start off with Marine. Actually, let me clear my inventory for this before we get carried away. Marine. 16 mil. Boom. Aurora. 19 mil. Like, this would have been a nice looking set, bro. Frost bitten. Wow. Good night, dude. Good night. Could have cleaned the entire bank, bruh. I only got 600 mil in the G-Drag bank now. Good grief. Am I gonna have to do bits? Is that what I need to do? Clean out my bits purse? That's what's going on here. All right, now we got to figure out what set we're dying. Okay. Let's see. Let's see our options here, fellas. Okay, let me get the poll set up real quick. Put it on the Aurora set. I mean, it wouldn't be terrible, but I don't use the Aurora set is the problem. What set do we die? Let me get this all typed out. 0-0 purse at level 521. Kind of embarrassing. All right. Glossy Devon, Frozen Blaze. I think we definitely got to put Magma Lord in there because I do use Magma Lord and I will be using Magma Lord. I don't want to put Fig because I feel like they're gonna add more sets later on, so Fig would be kind of awkward. Frozen Blaze would look great. We can do Frozen Blaze. I'll do Frozen Blaze. We'll throw that in there as well. So Magma Lord and Frozen Blaze got the fishing sets, but let's also do we can do 2 more sets. So let's say Fermento, I think, isn't a bad one. Fermento and Devons. So there's our 4 options, chat. We have Magma Lord, Frozen Blaze, Fermento, and Devons. Let's see which set we end up doing here, boys. Oh, this is crazy. This is crazy. All right, this is what it's looking like right now. Got a lot of Frozen Blaze enjoyers. Okay. If Frozen Blaze, then don't you have to dye the helmet? No, the helmet can't be dyed because it's still a player head. So that would not work out. But yeah. Why are we doing a skyblock on the big day? The real question is why are we going broke on the big day? That's the real question. Oh man. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Here we go. Alright, it's looking like Magma Lord on Twitch, but Frozen Blaze on YouTube. I think it's very close. It's very, very close. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut it down to Magma Lord or Frozen Blaze only. I think that's the strat. Boom, if I can, maybe. Maybe. Hold up, I gotta refresh the Twitch, it's bugging out. Wait for it. Alright, what set? And we're gonna do Magma Lord or Frozen Blaze. Boom, and let me get the YouTube up and running. What set? Yoink. I can spell, I swear. Dive vid coming this week. I just posted a dive vid like 2 days ago. Are we gonna have another one this week? It could happen. Good grief. Actually crazy. All right. I don't know why I took those over. Let's see how it's doing. All right. It is definitely leaning Magma Lord now. Definitely leaning Magma Lord, which I'm okay with that. I do need to like go in my resource pack and figure out how to delete the file though, so that I can actually see what the dye is gonna look like. All right, fellas. It looks like we're dyeing the Magma Lord set, which I'm okay with. That's the one I'll be using for like hotspot fishing and real money fishing, I guess. But let's see. Magma Lord, now we gotta figure out which piece gets what. So let's just start off. Where does frost go? Where's the frostbitten dye getting sent to? Is the question. I'll just go ahead and start that one on YouTube. Let's get the Twitch one going. Chest plate, leggings, or boots. Yoink. Alrighty. Yeah, random dies. Yeah, we had to roll the wheel. Which actually, let me do this real quick. Yoink. Why is that so gigantic for some reason? Good grief. Good grief. All right, I am running the hotfix one. I'm gonna have to try and figure out where this is at. But let's see. Got a lot of people saying boots and chest plate. So this is what it's looking like on Twitch right now. Very heavy boots, but on YouTube, it's very heavy chest plate. It's pretty close still, but I think we're gonna have to put it on the chest plate, which is fine. That works. That works. So we are gonna do here. Let me just chest plate gets the frostbitten dye. Let's do that. Boom. And then we'll do the leggings and the boots. Have these over here. All right. So then, is that G-Drag bank going into dyes? It is. Yeah. Yeah. All right. How about where is the marine dye going? Is it going to the boots? Or is it going to the legs? Boom. Okay. New pole over here. Where is marine? Boots. Legs. Start pole. Go crazy. Alright, let's see if I can figure this out. I don't remember how to find this. I will not lie. Not that. I'm trying to remember how to find the Magma Lord set stuff. Ay. I don't remember. Here, let me move these over here so I can actually see you guys. Yoink. All right, dang, it is 50-50 right now. What the crud? What in the world? I'm ending it second. Bang. Literally tied, I think. I did say end, right? There it is. Okay. 1 vote. And it's going on the legs. That is the difference. Yo, what's good, yo? How's it going, bro? Thank you, bro. Appreciate the birthday wishes. All right. It is going on the legs. So that is marine dye on the legs and aurora dye on the boots. I'm just going to... I don't know. Is this gonna... It does not show. So I'm gonna need a moment. Just for a second, I'll get my resource pack fixed. To where it'll actually show it. In a minute. But for now, we're just going to take the resource pack off so we can actually see what this looks like. Okay, here we go, fellas. Magma Lord chest plates with frostbitten dye. Leggings with the marine dye. And the boots with aurora dye. I mean, this might not look too bad. I don't know. It's gonna with the tiki helmet, I think it'll look pretty good. Let's see. I mean, I kind of like it. The boots like go between blending with the armor and blending with the helmet, so that kind of works out pretty well. I kind of like it. What do we think, chat? Low-key fire? Low-key fire, dude. Low-key, all my money gone, but low-key kind of fire. It kind of works. Well, that cost me 500 mil, so... Big yikes. There's my G-Drag purse now after this video. Oh, that hurt me. That hurt me, chat. Alright, give me a moment. Can we figure out where this goes? I don't know. That's not going to show, like... I don't want it showing anything crazy, but... It shouldn't show, like... I don't think it's going to show anything bad in files. Like... I'm not going to dox myself from showing my files, right? I don't think that's a problem. Let me see. Where is this gonna be at? Wait for it. Ooh, maybe I found it. I think I might have it. Maybe. Not quite. Not there. To be in this. No. This. No. This. Sorry, chat. It'll take me a minute to find this. But I will get there.
As a child, I yearned.
I will get there. Okay, not that. Sorry. I'm trying to find this. I'll place you in SkyBlock XP. Let's take a look. 131st. Dang, we've been dropping down a bit. Kinda yikes. Take screens. He's sharing his files. Crazy. That's crazy. But yo, Min has with the sub. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, sorry. Give me just a minute. I'm trying to figure out how to actually show this, which I mean, I guess not the biggest deal right now, to be fair, because I'm not going to be wearing it right now, but still. Would it be, it wouldn't show in weapons, right? Ugh. Let me see. Maybe it's in equipment. That's probably what it is. Yeah, okay, I think I found it. Where is Magma Lord? Magma Lord is right there. All right, we are just gonna delete that file. Yes. Maybe. Hold up. All right, hold up. Let me just like log out of the game real quick, and maybe that'll do it. We hit a little refresh there, and then do this. No. Sorry, I've almost got it. Maybe. Maybe. Okay, yeah, I think it's gone now. I think we're good. It's not BLC? Yeah, it's on BLC. Saw a vid on Candy Pie was max XP now. He's number 98, which means 98 people have max XP, and the placement is based on UID, and Candy Pat's his last apparently. Good luck on max XP. Thank you, bro. Yeah, we're gonna get there, I believe. All right, I think this will look right now once we pop the resource pack on. Let's do this. Boom, boom. Wait for it. Scythe Blade sold? True. That is true. All right. There it is. We can see it in the texture pack now. Nice. All right. Well, that's our wardrobe now. We have dyed the Sorrow set. We've dyed the Crimson set. We've got the Storm setup dyed and the Magma Lord. How much of my net worth is in dyes now? That's the question. Good grief, dude. Ugh, I'm so broke. I'm gonna be doing no damage now. See my scoreboard? I don't think so. Yo, thank you, Plops. Appreciate it, man. Hope you're having a good one, too. He's number 78 in XP. Didn't update in that video. Okay, got you, got you. Well, cool. But yeah, I don't know if we'll ever get number 1. The only way we're ever getting number 1 is if we max like a brand new update before everyone else. And it updates before everyone else maxes it as well, because I doubt I have a high UUID unless it's based off of your IGN, which I don't think it is. In which case, you know, having a 2 would put me pretty high on the like alphabetical order if it was based off of that, but I don't think it is. All right, let's see. I mean, we're not. Oh goodness, yeah, I can tell. I can tell. I can tell we're doing a bit less damage. Feels kind of bad, mans. Alright, I need to drop a Warden Heart today, dude. What kind of quests are in Q&As, like personal ones or gaming related? A little bit of both. It's just whatever. You know, as long as I'm comfortable answering it. Like, if you ask me what my mom's maiden name is, I'm probably not going to tell you that. But, like, other things, like, what's your favorite food? What's your favorite movie? Like, that sort of thing. Doo-doo, can you answer my previous question? Your previous question is years up in the chat, so you're gonna have to ask it again so I can read it. Smile. Who's number 1? I have no clue who's number 1 right now. It does tend to vary a little bit. How do you find your UID? I don't know. Maybe it's on, like, it's gotta be some API that shows it. Doo-doo-doo-doo. What is Dan's fix? Furfsky Reborn? That's the pack I use. It's linked in the description. One of my buddies, like, the main pack is Furfsky, but there's, you know, other texture packs mixed in. Ooh. Well, that'll help make back some of the money I just spent on dyes. Okay, we'll take it. Not much of it. That'll pay, I guess that plus the Scythe Blade pays for, like, the marine dye, but Shard of the Shredded. Got a question, just got an F7 comp, don't know what to buy. Got around 170 mil to 180 mil to spend. Armor and a weapon, what do you recommend? What class you playing? That's the main thing. First question, what class? And depending on that, honestly, if you're playing anything other than mage, then get Necron, pretty much. I mean, if you're a tank, you maybe want Goldor. But unless you're major tank, get Necron and like Maxor boots. Yo, thank you, Caesar. Appreciate it, bro. What should I buy for 250 mil? If you're new into the game, honestly, don't rush it. Just like start playing, you know, and like get into a certain part of the game. You know, you can go for, I would recommend going for foraging, but foraging, you really don't have to spend a ton of money on it. But like as you see things, you know, that could be nice to upgrade, then you can start buying it. Like I wouldn't just immediately spend all 150 mil, you know. But if you don't have an AOTE yet, you know, aspect of the end, then get one of those off rip. But other than that, I would just kind of start playing and just see what catches your eye, and whatever you're into, there'll be upgrades that you can buy for that. Berserk's best roll, yeah. So go for like Maxor boots and Necron chestplate and leggings is what I would recommend. And then helmet wise, if you don't already, make sure to get a tarantula helmet at least. If you have access to the golden heads on whatever floor you're playing, then go for that. But if not, then tarantula helmet is like the next best thing. Primordial helmet better, that is true, but it is more expensive and it's like not even that much better. So yo, thank you, Musamil, thank you, bro. Appreciate it, dude. Let's go. But yeah, again, shout out to Slothy, bro. Thank you for all the gifteds. Bro's gifted like 50 subs this week. Absolute legend. Absolute legend. It's taking money from my bank for Auto Slayer now. It's crazy. Check guild chat and Discord. Oh dear. What am I looking at here? What am I about to see? Huh? Let's see. What part of this am I looking at? Bro's got 2.3 bill bank. Is that the flex that I'm looking at right now? Are you just rubbing it in my face that I'm broke? Is that what we're doing? It's crazy. What does tank do in F7? You stay alive. It's the main thing. Also, you try and aggro Maxor at the start of the fight to make sure he stands in the laser by the time that the crystals are grabbed, and that he stays there. Check the background. Huh? Oh. Wow. Wow, dude. How long did that take you, bro? SMH. Bro really put some effort into that. Yeah. Like level 101, just want good armor and sword for Tarantula Slayer because I like doing it. I mean, yeah, Tarantula armor's fine. Can do that. If like at level 101, that's probably one of the best things we have access to. But you can also, you know, like Strong Dragon works as well. It's not a bad option either. But yeah, I mean, at level 101, you don't have access to like the crazy goated stuff yet. So. Do. But anyways, can you donate? Dude, I'm broke. I don't even have G-Drag Bank right now. I just spent all my money on dyes. I'm poor. I gotta get my Greg Bank back before I can get max SkyBlock XP. Papega. I wish, dude. I wish. But even then, like, unfortunately, hundreds of people get ratted every week. It's probably more than that. It's probably thousands. And I do not have the money to give all of them money. I just don't. I just don't. I wish I was rich enough to do that. But I just can't, man. Plus, if you give people too much money, then you get in trouble for boosting, and then everybody gets banned, and that's just not ideal. Want to buy a Chimera book? Somebody ban that guy. SMH. What set should I upgrade? Crimson or my Frozen Blaze? Gonna use my Frozen Blaze for dungeons. How long are you planning on using Frozen Blaze, guys? Past F7, you should not use Frozen Blaze. It's alright until F7. Because after that, you're getting into Master Mode. And doing Master Mode without a G-Drag is not it. And G-Drag goes way better with Necron than it does with Frozen Blaze. Frozen Blaze is only good if you're using a Blaze pet. So, aka Frozen Blaze is only good until you get a G-Drag. And ideally, you should have a G-Drag by the time you get to, like, M3, at the very least. You prep for Jade Crystal doing Nucleus runs? Yeah, like, usually the strat is to go and fill up an ender chest with all of the Jade Crystal tools. And then do, like, a bunch of runs after that. So you spend, like, a couple hours, maybe, filling up backpacks with the tools. And then you do Nucleus runs, like, really, really quickly after that. I don't want to get Necron, so I don't know if it's good or not. Why don't you want to get Necron? I mean, you kind of... If you're going for Master Mode, you have to. At some point. I mean, I think you're on Iron Man, right? So Frozen Blaze for F7 is fine. But you will have to get Necron to do Master Mode. After I get the first 4, they don't drop after that. You got to put it in your chest. Grab the first 4, put them in the chest. And then grab the next 4, put them in the chest. If they're in your inventory, they will not drop after that. Like, the items won't drop if you already have them in your inventory. So just try, fill up your inventory on 4. And then put those 4 in a chest and then go grab more. Is tank easy? Yeah, tank is like... I'd say tank's the easiest class. Tank and mage are the easiest too, but I think tank's a bit easier than mage. But they're very close. Problem is, mage is expensive. Tank is cheap and easy. Mage is expensive and easy. So. Not too fond of F7, but I need Estrella. Gotta do what you gotta do, dude. I can farm Sapphire Crystal. I mean, you can do powder grinding in the Sapphire area to try and get tools there. Or you can just do a loop around the Lost City. Just get a kill loop going of a route, basically, of running for the killing the automatons for parts. Just run a circle around it over and over and over again, pretty much. There's 100 waves in Infernal. I'm cooked. Ain't making it to the end game of that. It is a grind. Honestly, I did it in like 3 attempts, though. It wasn't too bad. There was like a safe spot you can stand at. And you just use Grimoire and Cloak and Mithril Coat. Grimoire, Wither Cloak, Mithril Coat to just survive dropships. That's all you gotta do. Yeah, where I live, that's a swear word, Nils. Nightbot's very sensitive about it as well, you know. He had a traumatic experience involving a beaver dam in his childhood, so he doesn't like it. What if I buy Necron and a giant sword of 250 mil and 100 mil worth of accessories? Giant sword is trash. Get a Juju. Smile. Pretty much. That's where it's at. Juju is like 1/10 of the price and also better. Smile. Yo, let's go flame. Do I turn Necron into Goldor? I wouldn't, if you can help it. Ideally, as tank and F7, you'd still be able to run Necron. Would be preferred. Like, you know, get a Bonzo mask if you don't have one of those. But like if you have to use that to survive, then you know. But like Reaper and a Necron set should be okay. As long as you're like Kata 27 or something. Should be plenty. Yo, what's good, Snake? How's it going, bro? Is it even possible to get back a Reddit account? I've been trying for the last 2 years, but couldn't get back my old account. If you don't get it back in the first, like, 24 hours, then it's gone. Pretty much. Honestly, if you don't get it back in the first, like, couple of hours, it's probably gone. But once they change the password and, like, 2FA and all that stuff, if you didn't have 2FA enabled beforehand, then it's bad. But sometimes they can still get in with, like, session ID, even if you have 2FA. But if you have 2FA, they can't change your password. So you change your password, and you just keep spam logging in, and they keep spam logging in. They can't do much as long as you're kicking them out. When you log in, it kicks them out. So if you just keep logging in until the session ID expires, or Hypixel security bans you, then you should be okay. I'm just going to leave those guys there and do this real quick. But yeah, if it's taken that long, then it's gone. It is gone. Why are you saving meter? We're trying to drop a matcha die is the goal. So that is the plan. Here, let me throw my money in here again. So we're just saving up for that. And if we do manage to drop a die before I fill up the meter, then we'll spend the meter on Warden Hearts. So that we actually make money. That's the plan. If we drop if we do manage to drop die today, bro, I can get the G-Drag bank back, but I basically can't play M7 until I drop like 4 Warden Hearts. So kind of rough right now. I have 536 magical power, 3 Force Crimson with Tarantula Helmet, Gauntlet of Contagion, Implosion, and Rift and David, then Shadow Fury for a weapon. What should I really be focusing on? Juju. Juju would be better than Shadow Fury. Yo, thank you, Vans. Appreciate it, bro. Rip the bank, legit, dude. I just spent like 500 mil dying my Magma Lord set. 07s. Juju is not being a Shadow Fury, let alone a Giant Sword. It is, bro. Shadow Fury might be better for like single hit damage. Sure. But Juju with bouncy arrows, dude, you will clear way faster than anything else. Well, the problem is right now also Soul Eater is kind of buggy. So Soul Eater was, once they fix Soul Eater, it'll be a lot better again, but yeah. Good looking set though, can't lie. That is true. That is probably the best looking set that I've died. I mean, I like the Storm set too, but other than that, those two sets are the top two. For dungeons, yeah. I mean, realistically, like, what are you going to use either Shadow Fury or Juju for outside of dungeons? Like, I guess you can use it for Svens and stuff, but I mean, ideally you use Slayer weapons most of the time nowadays for Slayers. So it's like, meh. I mean, Juju you can use for dragons at least. I guess Shadow Fury you can do like ghosts and some bestiaries with, that sort of thing, but meh. Yeah. Bouquet, yeah, Bouquet is good too, that's true. But the thing is, if you ever want to play tank, you don't really want to use Bouquet as tank. Juju you can run as legit any class other than mage and you're fine. Yoink. Yo, thank you, Noctilido. I hope I didn't butcher your name again. I feel like I do that every single time. Or do I just say Noctil now? Is that just better? Let's just go with Noctil. Blade Soul dies faster than Hype with T3 daggers. Yeah, I mean, if you've got like the one that does extra damage to Withers, it was kind of crazy. Appreciate you, bro. Juju Mage is the best. Insta kills Necron. For real, for real. He's got the strats. He's got the in-game strats. There's good purple. How's it going, bro? You sleep. Have a great birthday. Wonderful year filled with life-changing events. Stay happy, healthy, at ease, and peace out. All right. Appreciate you, Pranesh. Thank you so much, dude. Absolute legend. Sleep well, man. Getting a Slayer weapon would be better for trying to kill E-Man T1. I mean, when you're first starting off, it's probably fine. Like, if you have a Shadow Fury or, like, a Livid Dagger, you probably do more damage with that than, like, the T1 Katana. But once you get up to T2 Katana and above, it's, like, just way better than pretty much any weapon. Like, Vorpal, I think, would be better than Claymore. I'm pretty sure, just because of the ferocity hits and everything is such a big deal. Yoink. But yeah, I mean, I don't think you even have access to Void Edge or whatever until you've gotten like level 1 or level 2 E-Man. I feel like the damage jump for Tear of Crimson is kind of underwhelming, like from hot to burning. It's more so, hold up. Quick math. 166. Let's go. It's more so just the ability stuff than the like straight up like from no stacks hits, you know? Like the stats increase is nice. But if we look up like Hot Crimson, for example, the ability on it at 10 stacks, swipe in a random direction, dealing 1.25 swipe damage, and each stack grants 1 swing range. And then you get up to Burning Crimson. Boom. And now you're getting ferocity per stack. And your swipe damage is more. So the ferocity starts stacking in. So you get 10 ferocity at 10 stacks. So again, that part's not that big a deal. But then once you get up, like fiery also isn't the craziest difference. You know, fiery, you get 2 ferocity per. And you deal more swipe damage. So you get up to 20 ferocity there. But then you get to infernal. Infernal is crazy. This is where you start dealing 100% extra damage once you get up to Infernal. Which, granted, you already have a lot of damage percentage increase from combat levels and other things. But still, once you get to Infernal, that damage change is really big. On top of all the stats, you know, that you're getting from everything. But yo, Heather with a sub, appreciate it. Again, boys, if y'all haven't already, make sure to subscribe. Closing in on 30k for the red name, trying to get there by the end of the year. Got a bouquet, a juju, and a giant sword, all soulbound, so I can't sell the giant sword. I end up using the bouquet way more. Yeah, I mean, bouquet is nice because you don't have to aim, you know? That is always nice. That is always nice. I used bouquet. Like, bouquet is good for spawning slayers as well. If you're trying to be sweaty. I'm chilling right now, so I'm not putting too much effort in. I swear I had some mini spawn somewhere. Was it over here? Yeah, there we go. Is there another one? I thought I had another one. Maybe he despawned. I don't know. Do. I have heard something, Shri, but I ain't getting involved in all that. I ain't getting involved. Does swipe affect the same mob, like if it's just one? No. So like if I hit this golden ghoul, right? He just took the main damage and then the other mobs took the swipe. Which, it's not even, they're not actually taking swipe damage. They're taking cleave damage. The swipe does way more. If you have cleave, then cleave overwrites swipe on Crimson. So, if that extra damage really matters, you know, then usually you would rather have no cleave. But for what we're doing, I mean, cleave hits more mobs than swipe, and that's what matters more because I don't need to deal extra damage to these guys. But yeah, the swipe is more for grouped up damage than for straight up damage, which is really nice, especially for tarantulas now with the bats, because it does kill the bats very easily. Is it Aatrox? Not yet. We're supposed to have it in how long? I guess we can just look at tab. 34 hours. We get that, so got a little ways to go. Go to your island. Y. Papega. So cleave with Infernal Crimson is bad generally, yes. For what we're doing, you know, like it, you know, cleave is on different weapons, of course. It's applied on the weapons. So generally, like, you don't want it on your tarantula, like your tarantula weapon. It's fine to have it on your zombie weapon because these guys have no health and you're never hitting anything other than one mob at a time that has a bunch of health, you know? So that part's fine. But then you get into like Sphinx. Sphinx, you also really don't want cleave because the swipe will kill the puppies and give you a bunch of damage on that if you're not one-shotting, you know, or a bunch of combat XP off of killing the puppies if you're not one-shotting. So that's really good for that. E-Man, you really don't want cleave because the mobs have a lot of health, so cleave isn't going to one-shot them. I'm just going to do this. Smite sold for 1.2 coins. Let's go. Birthday cake and some pets. I appreciate the offer, but I do not take contraband. But I do appreciate the offer. What pack are you using? It's linked in the description. All the names of the packs are down there as well. But it's one of my buddies mixed up like 12 different packs. So it's his custom pack that he used, and we had some submissions for which pack I should use. And everybody voted on his. So had cleave on this thing. Yeah, it's, again, for most things it's not bad, but just for killing the bats, it's nice to not have it. Can you take the cake? All right, we'll take the cake. Sure. Heck W. All right. Very nice. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. We'll put it right here. Bro is 23. What a boomer. There you go. Heck W. What's your tunings and enrichments be for master mode burrs with term? Crit chance. Everything on crit chance. And yeah, including enrichments. Crit chance tunings, crit chance enrichments. Take contra and only use it for stupid stuff. I've thought about doing a profile where I do that, but I don't want to do it on this profile. This profile is no contra. Yoink. Voila. If way over 100%, yeah, because of the overload enrichment. Overload enrichment is built different. Absolutely built different. Dupe cake insta-banned. Cake W. Yup, that cake was duped, chat. We're getting banned for that one. It's Jover. Really thinking to add my second account to my profile and farm with both hands. That would be against the rules. If you're farming, you know, that Fearless was farming with his feet on a second account. Or he would be like playing a different game and then be farming with his feet on SkyBlock on his account. So playing two different things at the same time. And they did not like that. So that was made illegal. Plus, I think if you just have, you know, two accounts on the same IP, playing on the same profile, or benefiting each other, then it's generally gonna get you in trouble. They'll think you're macroing one of them, and that would be bad. Do you take loans or give coins for Skywalk coins? I do not know. Or take loans or give loans for Skywalk coins. I do not. I do not, because generally, I will need my coins pretty shortly after I get them. That's usually how it goes. I think the most I've ever had saved up was like 2 bill. That was for the mage setup. And we spent all that in a matter of like 30 minutes. So, good times. Jade Rule double this Nucleus run. Pretty good. Hey, not bad. Not bad at all. So nice that those like can actually be sold NPC now, and they're good for Iron Man players, right? Aren't they like a mil a piece for Iron Man now? Kind of built different. Clash of Clans while farming is peak. Yeah, I mean, I think it's okay to, I don't know, like looking at your phone, like you can scroll, but as long as you've got it in the background and you're actually paying attention, you know? But yeah, dude, farm's in a rough spot right now, for sure. For sure. So I removed the OFA on Shadow Fury. Oh man. I mean, again, I don't really recommend running Shadow Fury for much. But OFA is generally just bad on stuff. Because you're gonna want the lifesteal or the drain or the looting a lot of times. But if you are gonna take OFA off of it, then probably Swarm, because Soul Eater's pretty bad now outside of dungeons, and honestly inside dungeons because it's bugged at the moment. If you're gonna use it in dungeons, then you can put Shadow or Soul Eater on it. But I mean, again, I recommend Juju for dungeons. Yo, thank you, Jakey. Appreciate it, bro. OFA was peak back in the day. Wasn't too bad. I've actually, from what I've heard, it's going to be meta now for Diana to have an OFA Dayblade and like looting Dayblade. So you use the OFA to deal damage, and then you swap to the looting one at the end to get the extra magic find and stuff, the Chimera one. Dropped hard the stream? I have not. Trying to change that right here. Boom. Depression. Dang. See, my G-Drag bank being gone is costing me an extra second on every kill now. It's so Jover. But healing, yeah, I mean, if you need the healing, then you can just use the regular. But like for maxed out players, you know, OFA for that extra damage is going to be a big deal. Apparently does like solid like 20 to 30% more damage with OFA, which is kind of insane. So we'll definitely be taking advantage of that. But hopefully that drops soon. It's kind of interesting that they've had it on alpha like just straight up open for so long. I'm curious, like, I don't know. They said they're doing an update every month, you know. And we just got, what's it called? Whatever the last update was that I forgot about. Mythic Armadillos, RNBWs. We just got that. So that was like 2 weeks ago. So I don't think we're supposed to get an update tomorrow, but I mean, if they do it, be kind of lit. Did they reduce mob health? No. It was bugged though whenever the first alpha opened, where people were doing like no damage. I think Crown of Avarice had the wrong multiplier on it. So if you were using Crown of Avarice doing no damage, it was because the crown was bugged. So it should be doing like a lot more damage now, like double damage compared to first alpha. So that's a big deal. About T7 enchants, I mean, I wouldn't put T7s on a Shadow Fury. Like, it's just not worth it. You're not going to use it for long enough. But if you're going to use it for, like, Svens or something else, then the survivability is more important. Oh, on Dayblade? I mean, you can put as much as you want. You know, it just depends on how much you're planning on doing Diana events. You know, if you're out here trying to make bank off of it, then yeah, go crazy, dude. But even with T7 enchants, though, like hyper maxed out Dayblade, OFA does more damage. It's kind of how it should be for OFA to actually have a reason to be used. But man, yo, happy late birthday, Pregs. Thank you, bro. Turned 20, dang, dude. Let's go. Got some youngsters in the chat, man. Getting old now. Put T7s on AOTJ, best sword in the game. Real, dude. Real and true. Yeah, we're getting a, for my birthday, we're getting like, for real, for my birthday, we're getting new fridge and a bunch of appliances replaced. So I can hear things being moved out there. Good times, dude. Such a hassle, bro, to move a fridge into the house or move the old one out. Good grief. First off, the thing's heavy, but also it's gigantic. It's like, have to move all the furniture to make room just so that we can fit it out the door. So far, gambled 1.5 bill on Skeleton Key and lost 400 mil, bruh. That is very unlucky. Alright, thank you, Shree. Sleep well, man. Yoink. Nice. Alright, alright, alright. Yeah, again, if y'all haven't already, please make sure to drop a like on the stream. It does help out a lot. And also, smash the sub button. We're closing in on 30K for the red name. Getting there. Trying to get there by the end of the year. Think we can make it happen. I think we can make it happen. Man, if we could get a Matcha die, bro. Maybe during this Aatrox with the extra magic find and everything. Plus, if they make Matcha die, like, more common. Dude. Be such a big deal. Does magic find affect your die rates, chat? I don't remember. Can't remember if they made that a thing or not. So I don't think your farming fortune affects your wild strawberry rates. Or like your, whatever the pest, the dung die. I don't think it affects that either. So I don't think magic find affects the drop rates of dies. But it does affect Phoenix, I believe. Yo, what's good, Banana? How's it going today, dude? What's up, what's up? Oh, that's a big boy. Go over here. Hooked. Merked. Dang, what kind of kill combo are we on right now? About to lose it. Right there. 75 kill combo. That's kind of crazy. Keep it going. Happy birthday. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. It does affect die rates? Okay. Good to know. Good to know. So, yeah, having Aatrox with the good perk will be helpful. Extra RNG perk should be a pretty big deal. Alright, can we keep the kill combo going? Can we make it happen? I don't think we've dropped anything off of this kill combo, which is kind of goofy. No, 112 kill combo. And then we drop something right after. I think that would get us over 300 magic find if we had that. But oh well. Oh swell. Cooked. Alright. I don't know. Warden Heart would be kind of nice right now. Just throwing that out there. We dropped anything, or we sold everything else already. So, Flame dropped a Reaper Pepper. Dang, GG. How much could I sell some stuff from my bits for? I wonder. I do have like 300,000 bits, so I could probably get some G-Drag Bank back off of that. But I do kind of need Kismets for my Master Mode endeavors. So, I don't want to throw too much out. How many Kismets do I have right now? It's the wrong thing. Here. Yoink. 54. It's a decent amount. Cover me for a little bit. Probably this week, honestly. I don't know. Do I sell some bits, try and get my G-Drag Bank back? Good grief. I'm just got nothing right now. Hold up. Let me see. Let me use bot commands. See what the best bits things are right now. Perhaps. Wait for it. / bits. Okay. Right now. Wait for it. There it is. Sea creature chance enrichment. Cat flowers. Can you sell cat flowers on Bazaar? No. That. I want something you can sell on Bazaar. Colossal XP bottle upgrade. I don't think that works. Colossal. Yeah, I mean.
As a child, I yearned for the mines.
Banana
I could do pure white dye.
€1 through Super Chat.
Yo, thank you, Banana. Appreciate it, bro. Let's go, W-Mans. Thank you kindly. Absolute legend. Absolute legend. I mean, that's our option right now, really. I mean, I could do cultivating as well. Cultivating's pretty good, apparently. 4.5 mil sell offer is really good. Champion's also up there. But pure white dye is really, really high on the list as well. So maybe I just wait, see if we end up dropping. Or end up hitting the member goal. Oh yeah, I forgot to do that. Hold up. We gotta do that. What's the next member goal gonna be, chat? SMH, bro. Totally forgot to figure that out. Yo, what's good, replays? I had to dye a set. Yeah, the member goal is 150, but what should it be? Do we dye another set or do we buy a skin? What is next goal? Let's see. Dye a set. Buy a skin. Boom. See what it's looking like here. Do. Dang, Banana with another one. Appreciate it, dude.
As a child, I yearned
Let's
for
go.
the mines.
Absolute legend.
Donated €1 through Super Chat.
Thank you, dude. Let's go, let's go. Yo, thank you, Kayla. Appreciate it. But absolute legend. Let's go. Again, appreciate all the donos today, guys. Seriously. Thank you very much. Thank you. But yeah, let me see. We're going to change this over to 150. And on YouTube and on Twitch, it's leaning towards buy a skin. We have 0 votes for dye a set. Are we going to be buying a skin next? Is that what's going to be happening? Not right now, but next next time we hit the goal. Do. But nah, you're good, Banana. Seriously, thank you so much for everything already, man. You don't got to do more. Thank you kindly. Let's do that. There we go. Alrighty, looks like we are going to be buying a skin for our next membership goal.
As a child, I yearned for the mines.
Buy a
Banana Tube donated €1 through Super Chat.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it, dude. W's in the chat for Banana. Thank you very much, dude. Thank you kindly. Could you PV me? What's your IGN, bro? Alright, thank you, Lex. Appreciate it, dude. Let's go, let's go. Let's do this. Voila. Do this. Voila. Boom, boom, boom. Yoink. Do. Yeah, we'll give him a PV. What's the IGN though? I do kind of need that information. I guess I'll pull up SkyCrypt too. Let me do that. SkyCrypt. We have an AFK pull anywhere? Yes. It's down by the snow minion, I believe. Like next to my enchanting table and stuff. If you just like look down to the left, it's like pretty far. It's mainly forward, I guess. But yeah, found it. Okay, cool. Excuse me. All right, let's see what we got here. I don't know how to improve tank dungeon. All right, let's see. Should I go to class? Loki, don't want to go. I have a headache. That is kind of a bummer. But I don't know. How many more classes can bro miss is the question. Thank you, dude. What are you doing, Revs? I want to drop a matcha dye eventually. Okay. Is this the right profile? Don't know how to improve tank dungeon. I don't think we can quite play dungeons yet. Or are we doing a different profile? I can email them to get it excused, but it's a lot of work. Need a break from EMET 7? Fair enough. No, /PV. Yeah, this is your profile, dude. Or like, this is your account at least. But is it a different profile that we're supposed to be looking at? Lime or papaya? Which one? Dropped out to grind SkyBlock and run e-commerce. Great decision. Let's go. W's. It's still on, oh wait, what the heck? I have it pulled up. Why is it not showing? What the crud? Hello? Game bugging? Not game bugging, but actually OBS bugging. Give me a second. Hold up. Alright, we're just closing this. Because it's fully bugged out. Alright then. Goofy? Alright, here we go. SMH, yeah, it's pulled up on my screen, but it's not showing on OBS for some reason. Actually trolling. Yeah, I can review on stream for that, Brent. So this is the profile, Banana? Wrong one? Okay, which one am I supposed to look at? I understand that it's wrong. But tell me what I'm supposed to look at. Papaya. Okay. Heck W. Alright, here we go. Let me refresh. Did your hair fall out again? Again? What? When did this happen the first time? Banana, I think you need to get on the live version of the stream. I think you're a few seconds behind, buddy. Heck W. How do I activate the texture pack when I download it? You go, I don't know. You gotta look up a video, bro. I don't remember. I haven't done it in ages. But yeah, just look up a video on how to get a texture pack or apply a texture pack. Low key, best thing if you're Necron tanking is Baby Yeti pet. I mean, yeah, that would be a good step. We're on Goldor right now. So we're combat 33, and we have done all the way up to F7. That is kind of crazy. Number one thing, I would say get the Ender equipment. Adaptive belt helps a lot, I believe, with tanking. So that'd be a good thing. And then what's the necklace? Bone necklace? Bone necklace is very helpful for tanking as well. So make sure to get the bone necklace, adaptive belt, and shadow assassin gloves, right? Or whatever. I was actually told that if you follow 2B on YouTube and Twitch, you get more RNG. I mean, it's not been disproven yet. So, could be the case. Could be the case. But let's see. What else we got? We got Juju. So, that's good, of course. Juju, very nice. Power 6, okay. Got Overload, that's a big deal too. And Soul Eater. Wish Soul Eater wasn't bugging out right now, but it is. Also, it'd be a good idea to get more Fairy Souls. Just because more backpack slots is nice, and it does give a lot of Skyblock XP, which is good. What's our MP looking like? 400? I mean, yeah, you can keep running F7 to make money if you want to, but I would definitely say prioritize getting your magic power up. Ideally to like 750 or something before we go for too much other upgrades combat wise. Yeah, we do have it. So we do have a Baby Yeti pet. That's good to use as tank for sure. Phoenix also good for tank. So having both of those, you can swap the Phoenix if you end up being close to death or something. It's a good idea. Love these emotes. Let's go. I need to add more. I've been saying that for like a year now. I just haven't done it. It's just gonna load. Wait for it. Wait for, you know what? I'm just refreshing. Sheesh. Game bugging out. Using Phoenix to not die, yeah. But usually what you want to do is have like your Bonzo mask prepped for if you die, and then if you pop the Bonzo mask, then you can swap the Phoenix pet. Is usually better. Because with Baby Yeti and Bonzo, you shouldn't die too much, but if you do die, then you can swap to the other and be fine. 1000% true. Let's go. Okay, is Skycrypt just fully bugged now? Are we for real? Am I gonna have to do this in Badlion? Hello? Wake up. I physically can't click anything. Alright, I think SkyCrypt's just bugging out. Good times. We're gonna have to do this in Badline. We're gonna have to do it in Badline. I tried. Yo, thank you, Syrange. Hope I didn't butcher your name too badly. But let's see. What has we here? Hold up, do I have the thing on the screen? Yeah, I do. Just making sure I'm not crazy. All right, let's see. What was it? Mr. Bananas 0. Right, okay. So let's see. We are 106. Okay, we've done a little bit of Slayers. This is crazy. We got to E-Man 5. I imagine we got carried. Right? And we did that before getting Auto Slayer unlocked even. So number one thing, please get Sven and Tarantula 6 before you do anything else Slayer related. Because Auto Slayer is so good. It's just so good. So definitely get that first off. Second, I would probably do more. Honestly. Maybe get them both up to 7 actually. And then go for like Rev 8 as well. Because that'll get you a bunch of combat XP, which really helps. You know, combat means you do more damage. So combat levels equals more damage. Thank you, Lax. Appreciate it, dude. So definitely would do that. So get these guys up to 7. Get this one up to 8. And then that'll get you a bunch of combat XP. And then maybe you can spend some money on some accessories. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Because holy cow, yeah, we've done a lot of dungeons. I'd say you've done way too much dungeons. We have rushed dungeons a lot. And we kind of need to slow down and do some combat stuff. Get leveled up elsewhere before we do too much. Worked a week straight for level 7. It is a grind. Yeah, sorry, Yope. I don't do carries, mate. If that's what you're asking, that's not how I roll. I did make a video. If you're struggling with Rift stuff, I do have a video for Rift, or videos for each section of Rift. But yeah, also I'd recommend getting some minions up. We haven't even made like a chicken or a cow or a rabbit or a melon. No melon minion is kind of crazy, so definitely craft up some minions. Get you some more slots. I don't know how close we are to the next slot, but we got some pretty cheap options out there. Haven't done Rift yet. Rift would be a great thing to do. You get a bunch of talismans that way. So that could help you get closer to 500 magical power, or 750 again would be ideal before we go for Terminator. But yeah, I mean, we are very, very dungeons rushed for sure, which again isn't the worst thing in the world, but I'd rather, if you're gonna rush dungeons, you gotta rush combat in general, and we are way too low combat level to be doing master mode at the moment. I don't use minions, they just got nerfed. They still make money, dude. Like, how old is this profile? Let's see if SkyCrypt's working yet. It's a year-old profile, and we're at less than 300 mil net worth. Minions in that time, even if they're low level, if you had, like, what, 25 minion slots, which is really cheap to get to. 25 minion slots, like, your net worth would already be double that in a year. Like, minions are very good, even with nerfs and stuff, they're still very good for money. It's just passive money that you make all the time, so it's still worth it. Quit for 5 months, exactly. Your minions were working those whole 5 months, and if you had good minions during that 5 months, then you would have way more money right now. Best minion setup right now for money, it depends on if you're going to be AFK, like if you're going to quit for 5 months, you know. Slime are still really good. I think sheep are slightly better. But if you're logging in like every day and stuff, it's hard to keep up with. I know Inferno are really good. Sheep are still good for that. Pigs are pretty good if you're logging in every day and claiming them. I think cows are also decent, and chickens. Like a lot of the farming mob ones are decent. Rabbit I've heard is pretty good too. As you know, we do free reviews on Saturdays, so make sure to tune in then. But yeah, minions are a very big deal. They get overlooked a lot. So definitely make sure to do some minion upgrades. For sure. We won't worry about the Crimson Isle stuff because we're a little early game for most of that. So we won't worry about that. But Yeah, main thing I would say right now is slow down on the dungeons grind. Focus on Slayers for a little bit. Especially we're going to have Aatrox. 3-perk Aatrox showing up in a couple days. So I would say prioritize that. And that'll get you a lot of combat levels for sure. My general rule of thumb for combat and dungeons is you want to have double the combat level of your dungeons level until you get, you know, combat 60. But we're combat 33 and dungeons 29 right now, so we've done a lot of dungeons, which again isn't the worst thing, but I would definitely say we got to get some combat levels up and get some magical power. Should I do Rift? Yes, Rift is very good. It gives a lot of magical power from doing Rifts, so I would definitely do that. And also getting your Vamp comps in Rift, you know, getting your first kill on T1s in the Rift is very good. Or not T1s, but just like on each tier. Because I don't know if you guys, some people don't know this, which is fair. It's kind of a little niche thing that's pretty easy to miss. But if you go down to Maddox here and look at, let's see, where is it? This right here, Global Combat Wisdom buff. It gives you extra combat wisdom based on the tiers that you kill. So for T1 through 3, you get 1 combat wisdom for each, like, first time you've killed it. So you can get a total of like 7 combat wisdom from killing T1 through T5 Riftstalker Blood Fiends, which means you have to kill, you know, a few less mobs every single time you're trying to spawn a boss, which is really helpful. But yeah, no problem, Banana. Thank you for all the donos. Appreciate it, dude. Rec for Blaze Slayer 3. Like killing a tier 3, is that what we're asking? I mean, I'd recommend at least burning Crimson. And, you know, you gotta have... I don't think you can do it with T1 daggers. I think you have to have T2 daggers, generally. Like, it might be possible with T1 if you've got, like, go to magical power and stuff, and, like, Infernal Crimson or something. But, generally, I would say T2 daggers. I think. Oh, nope, I got matched. Best minion for coins. Again, it depends on if you're logging in every day or if you're just AFK for 6 months waiting for something to make money. In that case, like if you're AFK for a while, then slime is still really good. Sheep are pretty good as well. Like tarantula and revs are also really strong. And then if you're logging in every day, like tarantula and revs are still really strong. They're just really expensive. So most people can't afford those at a high level. But like, what's the word? Or what's the ones I'm thinking of? Like sheep, chicken, rabbit, cow, all those are pretty decent if you're logging in every day. Got Berberus fuel injectors in them. Helps a lot. It do make bank. Need help for T5 for revs? Is that what we're talking about? I wouldn't worry about it right now. Focus on Sphinx and Tarantula first. Get those up to 7 first, and then come back and do revs. Because first off, we definitely got to unlock Auto Slayer. So that'll just save so much time. But also you get some combat levels from doing those. Do you ever, or have you ever played another MMO besides SkyBlock? I played New World when it came out. I played a little bit of Throne and Liberty when it came out. I did really like New World. I definitely enjoyed playing that. But for me, I just enjoyed doing quests, even though it was just fetch quests the whole time. I just like doing quests. I'm an achievement hunter, I guess, that sort of thing. Or quest completer. So, I enjoyed it, but not enough to stick around, you know. I might would go back and see what New World's like nowadays, because, again, I did enjoy it when it first came out, but it is always a lot to get back into an MMO if you're not there when it starts. I feel like MMOs are most fun, at least for me, if you were there when it started, so you're already, you know, when late game content comes out, you're already prepped for it. Versus having to spend thousands of hours grinding to get to the late game content that's already there. So just for my brain, it's easier to get into an MMO when it first comes out. But Tarantula's bugged though. Yeah, I mean, if you're not doing enough damage, just wait on it. Oh, hi. Let's go, Scythe Blade. Easy monies. With a 14 kill combo. Alright. But yeah, I mean, it's only if you don't do enough damage that tarantulas are bad right now. Because... hello? Oh, I'm broke. Lol. Let me do this. Yoink. I haven't had any issues with it, of course, and I've got friends in guild who have been running it a lot and haven't had any issues. I think it's just based on damage output. It's kind of goofy, but it's good. Swampy, how's it going, bro? All right, so that's our second Scythe Blade of the day, so not too bad. 2 Scythe Blades and a shard. At least we've made back a little bit of the money that we spent. Bro, it is a really pretty set. I do like it, but it hurts me. It hurts me. Started SkyBlock on my original profile a few months after it started. I think that's why I came back after a 3-year break, addicted as ever. Yeah, it's also a lot easier to get into something if you've already been in it, because you're not having to relearn everything. So I don't know, for me it's a lot of if I'm gonna get into a longer game, I usually would either want to do it with a friend. You know, MMOs are just way more fun to do with people you know, or I would want it to be a solo game. I either want to do it by myself with not comparing to anybody else, or I would want to do it with friends and have us all progressing at the same time. You know. Excuse me. Trying to get max crown. Not before Diana V2 comes out, but eventually, yeah. With Diana V2, I think by the time I max all the beast areas, I should be able to have crown completely done. Yo, thank you, Ben. How's it going, bro? What's up, old man? That is me, bro. That is me. SMH. I'm gonna start, you know, just now. I guess now do I have an excuse for being bad at dungeons? I'm too old. Too old for this crap, you know? Do I get an excuse to be bad at dungeons now at the very least? Yo, Banana with another one. Appreciate it, bro.
Banana Tube donated €1 through Super Chat.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. Do boss share with me? I don't really do that, man. It's just slower is the thing, and I'm pretty sure that would be considered IRL trading if I carried you for IRL money. So I'm going to avoid doing that. Sorry, man. Them's the rules. Them's the rules. But yeah, I just don't like doing boss shares. It's just slower. When you have tactics and crazy stuff, if you're gonna boss share, then the other person also has to have it for it to be fast. But yeah. What's good, Ayush? How's it going, bro? Hope I didn't butcher your name too bad. Better than 2B in dungeons. For real, for real. She kind of cooks me. Watched video you posted about dying armor set last night. Really wish chat voted for the red chest plate, blue legs, and green boots. Yeah, the RGB. Or no, I guess that would have been RGB. That would have been RBG, maybe. Is that? That's what we got, though. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold up. But yeah, we did have to dye another set today. So I now have 4 dyed sets, and 2 of them are ugly. 2 of them are ugly. Max level, almost 100 levels over what I stopped at. Legit, dude, it's crazy out here now. They keep adding more. Like, Foraging added so many. I think Foraging added like 50 or something. It was crazy. But, dude, it's real. The Foraging update was real. Actually W's. But yeah, Banana, I can't do that, man. I would get in trouble for... I'm pretty sure that would be considered IRL trading. Doing carries for IRL money. That would be kind of bad. So I'm not going to do that. Data set already, legit. Again, shout out to Slothy, bro. My man has done 50 gifted this week. Like, actually insane. Bro has made me spend my G-Drag bank on that frostbitten die. That one hurt. I had to give myself a veto though, dude, on that midnight die, bro. That would have been so bad. Having to make back 400 mil is bad enough already. Yo, what's good, DGB? How's it going, bro? Favorite part of the game? I like Slayers. Surprise, surprise. That's what I've decided to do for the foreseeable future. It's gonna take me another like 150 hours of revs to meter this die, but I do like revs, so I'm fine with it. That would be illegal. Why are you doing revs? You're maxed out. I'm trying to drop a matcha die, so that's the goal, is to drop a matcha die. But thank you, NT. Appreciate it, dude. Grinding Packmaster levels, they are a grind. They are a grind. Hopefully they add T5 Packmaster soon. That would be nice. T5 spins would go a little bit crazy. Yo, thank you, Crash. Appreciate it, dude. Do. But I don't know. The next Slayer thing that's supposed to come out, we're getting Guardian Slayer soon, so that'll be cool. Thank you, NT. But yeah, Guardian Slayer should be pretty cool. I don't know. I'm a little worried about it because they're adding the Lotus Atoll, right? So Lotus Atoll is a fishing island, and it's gonna have trophy frogs on it. Which, if that's just a copy paste to the trophy fishing system, I'm gonna have a problem. I'm gonna have a problem. Do you give out friend requests or not? Yeah, you can just send one. It's free to send one. You can do !IGN. And I'll accept them until my friends list is full or I hit red name. That is the plan. Trophy frogs? Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it. Hopefully it's cooler than it sounds. Because I'm not hyped to do another trophy fishing session, personally. But, I don't know. Maybe Diamond Hunter armor will make it easier. Yeah, Nightbot's a little delayed on YouTube. But anyways, other than that, there is, after that Lotus Atoll gets added, they're adding another island for Guardian Slayer specifically, which the boss is supposed to use the map. Like, he'll use the environment to fight you, which should be pretty cool. I hope it goes well, but we'll see what happens. Try not to sneeze. Yoink. Yo, thank you, Miss Styles. Appreciate it, bro. Yeah, red name before the end of the year. For real, for real. I hope. Again, boys, if y'all haven't subscribed yet, make sure to do that. Help us get to red name. Trying to get there within the next, like, 2 months, basically. I think we can do it. I think we can do it. I'm trying to do 2 videos a week at the very least, which I think is pretty doable. I've got a couple saved up. What is that? 18? There we go. So, well, now we've got a second dive video that I can make, which I don't think I can do it by itself. I'm gonna have to wait till we hit the next goal probably and do another duo setup for that. But I do also have, probably make a video about the mage set. Like, I was gonna make the mage, doing the mage stuff into one video, but I may end up splitting it and do one video about maxing out the mage gear, and then a video about actually, like, using it to get max mage. So I could do that. And then I've got a couple of guide videos planned. I've scripted out the rev video, which is pretty good so far, I think. I do need to script out the Tarantula video and do a guide on that one as well. But I kind of want to wait till Diana V2 drops, because I want to be able to say, yeah, don't get Dayblade, because not good anymore doesn't help. Smile. But red name, 100% no way you get denied. Well, the question is if we hit 30k before that time, because that means we got to get like 1.7 thousand subs in the next next 2 months, which I think, again, is very doable. I'm just going to have to put in a lot of hours, and the problem is a lot of subs we get is from the profile review streams on the weekends, and it's very difficult to make a lot of those streams, you know, during the holidays, because going to families' houses and stuff and all that stuff. So probably miss a weekend for Thanksgiving, probably miss a weekend for Christmas, and then probably miss a weekend for, I don't know what day New Year's falls on this year, but we'll see. Soulbound Mine, I mean, it's still good to keep it. It's not like completely trash. It's just bad for Slayers and stuff once the update drops. It's still great for Diana though, so it's not like it's completely useless. Wait for it. Good grief, how long are they gonna take to respawn? You serious? Sheesh. What a slowpoke. SMH my head. Short's live title is not changed. It should be the same as the stream you're watching, because they're all the same now. Smile. So the Short's live title should be the same as the YouTube time, unless it's like having you watch an old stream or something. Yo, thank you, Sphere. Have over 1,000 bow kills. Good grief, bro. Holy cow, dude. Alright, there we go. Yoink. Do. Diamond Golden Frog. Or time to drop Diamond Golden Frog in 4 like I did on the Iron Man. Oh, goodness. Please. Please give me that RNG. Nah, you're good, Praddock. Yeah, it's interesting because they made, like, YouTube's had a lot of updates now for their streaming stuff, which is nice. Here, give me 1 second. I'll accept that. There you go. They made it now so whenever you do one stream, you can just make it into a short stream as well. It'll just crop it for you, which is nice on one hand and kind of annoying on the other hand, because now they won't let me do just a vertical stream. Like, I don't think that's an option that I have. You can do a horizontal stream or a horizontal and vertical stream, which maybe it changes based on like what you send in. So maybe if I start streaming in vertical format, then it'll let me do a vertical only, or vertical and horizontal off of that. But like, I don't know. The problem is on the short stream now, my face cam's not there, and if I wanted it to be on the short stream, I'd have to put it like at the top middle of this stream, which I don't know if I want to do that. That'd look kind of goofy on Twitch and YouTube, so I don't think it'd be worth it, probably. Probably not worth it. When should I master our equipment? I mean, I didn't really master mine until M7, really. I only put 2 master stars on mine. I never went above that. So, you don't really need to do too much. How much XP away from die? So we need 75 mil. We are at 22.4 right now. So I'm going to try and get us up to 23 today, if we can. I don't know. Maybe we stop at 22.5 and then I swap games, because I do kind of want to play Monster Hunter. I have been running some off stream. They added a new arch-tempered fight I've been enjoying. The first time I fought it was so easy, and I kind of got a little bit beat up on the second one. Still beat it, though. But the problem is Savage Omega is the worst, dude. That fight is so annoying. I finally got a build that's decent, I think. Bro, I've timed out on it so many times, though. Problem is, I think I wasn't attacking the head for a lot of it. It really is like a big deal to attack the head on that fight. Okay, I was about to say, is someone in here spawning a boss? Nope. Monster Hunter fun to get into. Been debating to get into it. I've really been enjoying it. Like, it is kind of it's weird going back, because like I'm playing Wilds now, and World is the last game they made from like 7. Well, the last like enjoyed game, like thoroughly enjoyed game. They have Rise, which I'll be playing soon, but World is like seen as their last like big game. They've done a couple small things, But World is very different. It's like the thing is on Wilds, you can like aim. You can move one direction and aim your weapon in another. Whereas on Worlds, it's like wherever you're walking is wherever you're attacking. Like whichever direction you're moving is where your weapon's gonna attack. So Wilds is, the controls are so much better on Wilds. So it's very odd to like try and go back to World after playing Wilds. But I have really enjoyed playing Wilds very much. And I played Monster Hunter Tri back in the day on the Wii, dude. That was my game. I imagine if I went back to it now, it would not be nearly as good, having played Wilds. But they did adapt one of the like the biggest boss fight from Tri, which was the Wii one. They adapted it, like remade it. So it's actually got good graphics now. on Wilds. It is so good, bro. It's such a throwback. They even got like the old music from Tri with like recomposed and things. It's so good, dude. So good. So it, like, I'm kind of biased. It's a little bit of a nostalgia trip as well as just a fun game for me, but I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I've put like 300 hours into it, and it just came out in like February. I guess it isn't just came out, but still. On top of all the time I've put into SkyBlock and everything else this year, I've put 300 hours into that. Yo, thank you, Vunam. Appreciate it, bro. But GG Gamer, bro is up to 227 now. Let him cook. If I get the newer ones or the older, I would probably say just go for Wilds, because I mean they are like, it's $60 games. You know, they're not cheap for sure. So I would go for Wilds, and then if you want to just like experience the old ones after that, then you can go for World. I got Rise on a very cheap deal during like the Steam sale or whatever. I got it for like $10, so I'm gonna try that one at some point. I don't know if I'll stream it, but I'll try it out. But yeah, man, Wilds is so good. I've really enjoyed it. Yo, thank you, Lost. Appreciate it, bro. Happy birthday to your level 23. For real, for real. We're cooking. Cooking at level 23. But yeah, IRL level 23. That's where we're at. 2 birds, 1 stone, sludge juice, and Silex grind. It is good. It is very good. It do go burr, especially on the Iron Man side of things. Bum, bum, bum. Do this. Cooked. I got the secret die at 4.1 thousand secrets at Cat 35. That's crazy, bro. What? GG, dude. That's crazy. Here, I'll have to look how many secrets I'm at, but it is not... I have not dropped one of those dies. What is it? It's the General's Medallion, right? That's the name of it. Yeah, here it is. I'm at 44,000. Which I'm at Kata... pretty high Kata level, so... I think you're just better at secrets than I was. I didn't, like, start actually... learning secret routes till I got into M7, honestly. I really didn't start worrying about it too much until that point. My grandma's level 98. She's locked in for real, dude. Absolute legends. Diamond pickaxes with efficiency 10 are like not even 10 mil now. Yeah, I mean, there's no reason to have one anymore. Except as a throwback. It's the only reason nowadays. But yeah, I don't know what I did with mine. Maybe I should put mine in like an item frame on my islands. Just be like, we will never forget. 07s. Put some flowers next to it. Gravestone. Something like that. Might be the strat. Hello. Alright, come here, boy. Bro, I've been listening to Louis Capaldi's new song, Almost, on repeat like the last couple days. Holy cow, dude. My man can sing and write. Like, such a good song. I need to write another song, bro. I haven't done it in a while. I did have something I recorded yesterday. but we'll see if it turns into anything. We'll see. I record a lot of stuff. There's so much stuff on my phone. Like, just little things that I'll get in my head. Just little melodies. Be like, okay, maybe this will be something one day. Just if I'm ever having writer's block, I can look back at it. Let's see. Come down here, please. Hurry up. Bro's taking his time. Good grief. Alright, whatever. I accidentally killed the other guy anyways, so it doesn't even matter. SMH. SMH. Where can I store candy bag? Candy bag. Do I even know what that is? Hold up. Candy bag. This. There's the bowl. There's the... Huh. I don't know what that is. I'm not gonna lie. Are you talking about like the sack? Or what? Because it does go in sack of sacks. Like there's this spooky sack or whatever that can go in there. Oh, I remember. Yeah. The trick or treat bag, right? Isn't that what it's called? This thing? Trick or treat bag? I usually put it in my vault. That's what I did. I put it in, you can't put it in Intrests, but you can put it in the vault, in the bank. So you can just call the bank and then throw it in here. Yeah, see, there's where mine's at. It's your birthday? It is, dude. I'm old now. Because I wasn't old yesterday, for real, for real. Yeah, once you upgrade it to event sack, you can just throw it in the sack section. But yeah, I just threw mine in the vault when I was using it back in the day. Which, low key, think I have anything in here? Probably not. Nope. Just making sure. Could have been a little bit of coins, maybe. Scrounging for every couple mil that I can get now. It's rough times, dude. Trying to feed my dear Gregory. He's starving. Doesn't have his billion coin bank anymore. Just dropped my first overgrown grass on a new profile. Yo, I should actually check that. But GG, dude. Let me see. If I have an overgrown grass, that would help me a lot. No. Hello? No. No. Depression. We'll just go hub. I gotta swap lobbies again. Yoink. Okay, buddy. Wild battle. Crazy, dude. Yeah, nah, I'm too broke already, man. We do not need to hit. We do not need to hit another milestone right now. Holy. Ding, ding. Doo, doo, doo. Come here, boy. Okay, that's not it. Try again. New profile, only talk to librarian and 4 legendaries for max profits. That works, dude. Yeah, librarian makes bank. That's what people do on the bingo. That's how people make bank on bingos. They just do that. It's a good strat. It is a good strat. I need to... I don't know. I might actually do bingo this month. Maybe. I might actually do it. I'm that desperate. So I do kind of want to go for a bingo blue die at some point. It would be kind of cool to say that I got. Would be kind of cool. Currently trying to get people to help for Kudra follower chest play. It's so hard. There is the Hunters Discord, or you can set a ticket for it and have some people join up usually from that. But yeah, if you're in there and you're struggling still, like, it's just rough, man. There's not a ton of people who are worried about it anymore. Haven't gotten a dedication 4 yet, but Madam Eleanor is carrying with the grass. Let's go. You'll love to see it. Let's do that. Boom. How much is copper dye nowadays? Yikes, dude. Less than 15 mil. That's crazy. That one hurts a little bit. One of the only dyes I've ever dropped, and it's basically worthless. Very sad times. What should I do for money? I probably should actually go grind something for actual money. I don't know. It's gonna be Aatrox soon. Maybe we'll get some better RNG. Drop some hearts. I could do some glacial tunnels. I don't know. We'll see what the dye increases are from Vincent. Excuse me. Pardon. Yo, thank you, Alexander. Rift. Yeah, we could do some Rift shenanigans. It is Celadon dye more likely right now, so I could go for that. That is an option. But yeah, again, boys, if y'all enjoying the stream, make sure to drop a like, smash the sub button. We're closing in on 30K YouTube subs. And if you're on Twitch, hit that follow for me. Closing in on 2K Twitch followers. Yoink. Do Nucleus runs? Yeah, I was talking about doing that. We could do Nucleus runs. If I drop an alloy, that would be kind of helpful. That would be kind of helpful. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll just drop a dye right here. If we drop a matcha dye, then I can turn the rest of my meter into hearts and we'll be fine. Could go crazy. Okay, that is 12 times 8, which is 96. Quick maths. Store an RNG meter? Yeah, we're trying to go for the matcha dye. I don't have it selected though, because it really doesn't increase the odds by that much of dropping it, at least with the meter that we have right now. So I'd rather wait, and if we do drop it, we'll just use it on Warden Hearts and make some money. Thank you, Banana. Grind a prism from mining and sell it and give me one. That's crazy. Crazy, dude. I'll pass. Yo, money. Let's see, actually, do I have anything in here? And we got a little bit. What did that get us? Not even a mil. Scam. How about red flesh? Okay, that's nice. That's real nice. All right, we're up to 660 mil. So we got a little bit. Yo, thank you, gaming. Appreciate it, dude. Long time. It has been a minute. How you been, bro? What's good? What's good? Give me the heart after you get a dye. I will give it to you for the low price of whatever lowest bin is. Or maybe a couple mil less than that. Yoink. Prism was for you wanting money. Gotcha. Yeah. Giving you a prism would kind of be counterproductive to me making money, I won't lie. Low key. Just a little bit. Yoink, come here, boy. Alright. Can I cake sell you? Sure. Give me 1 second. Yeet. Yo. Shout out to Grandpa. Let's go. All right. What was I looking at? I don't know. Lunch might be ready. I can go check if lunch is ready soon. If lunch is ready, then I can visit the island and do that. All right. Let me spawn this one boss real quick, and we'll go see where it's at. Got 20 slime minions set up with diamond spreadings for now. Very nice, very nice. Yeah. I use corrupt soil. I don't know if it's still better. I think it is. Even though it got nerfed, I think it's still better than diamond spreading, but I might be wrong. I might be wrong. Yo, thank you too, Matt. Appreciate it, bro. What's going on? We are trying to drop a matcha die. That is the goal. So we've been working on this for a couple months now, off and on. But we have 22 million stored XP right now. We're trying. You need 75 million to drop the die guaranteed from RNG meter. So that is the eventual goal. If we don't drop it before then, if we drop it before we fill up the meter, then we'll be done. And maybe we'll go for like Jade die after that. But I'm kind of on a die grinding phase at the moment. So doing some crazy stuff with dies. Could switch out to corrupt soil. Yeah, I think it's better. Does anybody know? Any minion wizards out here? That's what I've been using this whole time. I think it's still better. But I could be wrong. It's wild, Ethan. Appreciate it, dude. Where's Celeste? He should be trying to drop a Celeste die. For real, bro. I haven't seen him in a hot minute. Yoink. Cooked. Ew. How many of these am I going to get today? That's gross. Gross. How should I kill Tarantula if I don't have Primordial or Hype? Hype doesn't work anyways, so... I believe they've made it like 100% magic damage resistant now, or that's coming soon, so... Smile. Just use the weapons and Tarantula gear, I guess. Like, use whatever your best weapon is. In Tarantula. Alright, give me a moment. We're on the private island. If anybody wants a cake soul or a screeny or something, feel free to visit. I'm gonna go see if lunch is ready real quick, though. I meant any wither sword. Oh. Yeah, I mean, still. Don't use the bat to kill me. Oh, so for healing. I mean, use Florid Zombie Sword for healing, then. And, like, Wand of Atonement. And, like, a Mana Flux. Something like that. What's SkyBlock XP still missing? We're missing 3 XP from Dungeons Bestiaries and 28 XP from Class Average 50. So it's all from Dungeons. Alright, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Alright, it'll be ready in a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna probably keep doing revs until lunch and probably during lunch. And then after lunch, I think we'll swap over to Monster Hunter. I think that's the plan. Alright. Let's see what we got. W cake soul, let's go. Let's go over here. Yoink. Come here, boy. Don't be a math teacher or I'll be upset. Alright, that's better. Can live with that. Where's all the mobs at, though? I think a lot of these guys are going to be invisible, aren't they? Maybe not. Just weren't rendered in. Wacky. I'd be able to buy it for 8 mil, but it's priceless now. Let's go. Merked. Dang. It is going to be like... I'm going to have so much faster bosses once A, cocooning is fixed, and B, I can just use Halberd the whole time for the best magic find and everything. Like, not having to swap weapons in the middle of the fight is going to be so good. It's going to be so good. Birthday cake win. Ooh, I think we do have some dirt cake out there. That's what I asked for. It was dirt cake and pumpkin pie. I might change the pumpkin pie request because I've been kind of craving banana pudding. So we might have to swap it out low-key. But we'll see. What do you recommend I do to start Blaze Slayer? I want to unlock Inferno Minions because I don't think Blaze Slayer has his own armor, if I'm correct. Yeah, you got to do Kudra. Got to get some Crimson gear. Is the strats. Generally, I recommend... Like, I mean, you can do, like, T1s with just, like, Necron is fine, but... I don't know what level you unlock Blaze Minions at. Probably a lot of T1s to do. Dirt cake's so good, it is, bro. It's good stuff. Absolutely goated. Does your bad line crash when they leave the server? It depends. It'll freeze a lot of times, but it doesn't usually crash. But if I've been online for like, you know, 3+ hours, then a lot of times when I disconnect, it'll freeze for a bit. Freeze for like 5-10 seconds and then be alright. But yo, thank you, Schnitzel. Appreciate it, dude. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna reach IRL level 500. I don't think that's gonna happen. That would be kinda awkward. I'd rather not. I'd rather not. Mine crashes now. It's so annoying. Huh. Are you playing on 1.21? Because I think I have had that happen on 1.21, but not 1.8. So 24 hours and it'll log you out. It's really annoying. Oh. That's kind of goofy. That's a little bit goofy. Yoink. Schmack. Schmack. Bum, 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 bum. Come here, dude. Voila. Wonder if you have the coins for a quick skin. Oh, no. Don't even think about it. It'll depend, dude. It'll depend. If I end up... Like, what if it... Like, low-key. If it's more than 600 mil, I straight up can't buy it. Like, straight up cannot buy it. Like, that'd be... You know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna get back to this bill bank, and then we're not gonna be able to... not gonna be able to keep it. Oh, goodness. Holy cow. I have to start setting myself goals higher, bro. Be like 50 in between or something. I don't know. Nah, I won't do that. I'm just trolling, but goodness, dude. Holy cow. If you ever travel or something, you're gonna do IRL vids or have a second channel? I mean, I don't see myself getting that successful, honestly. I mean, that would be great. Don't get me wrong. But I'm not, like, counting on that happening. It's like, travel is expensive, dude. Pricey. And I don't know, touching grass is kind of the opposite of what I do right now. But hey, maybe. You never know. I don't think I'd travel much. Like, I could see myself going to, like, VidCon and that sort of thing. I don't think I will ever go to TwitchCon. Sorry, that's just not happening. They're just the worst. Bad things happen at TwitchCon. So, probably not going to do that. But I don't know. It'll depend. Can't do that right now. I gotta be prepping for Christmas anyways. Oh, goodness. Fair enough. Yeah, man. Like, oh, bro had me scared, though. My man had me scared for a second. Holy. I mean, again, if we do manage to drop this die, then I'll be set up for a little bit, but goodness. This low-key might be the most subs we have for like 2 years or something. Like straight up. I don't know. I mean, of course I want to growth is great for sure. That is the goal, but like I didn't expect us to get to the point where I had like 100 like members / subs for a long time. Yo, nice Jake, let's go. Could be a gamer and athlete like I am. Is that the strats? I mean, I've done some martial arts tournaments and that sort of thing, but I'm not like, I don't know. When I did it, it wasn't like fighting style tournaments. It's like forms is what I'm good at. So it was like, you know, everybody goes out, does their form. Whoever's got the coolest yell wins. Real. Not quite, but, you know, they do give you points based on how good your key op is. Yoink. It was kind of weird though. The only out of house tournament that I went to was karate, and I did not do great because karate is very different from taekwondo, and I think it's a lot more flowy. I want to say karate they judge you on flow, and taekwondo it's like you do it at a tempo. It's like boom, boom, 1 move, 2 moves, 3 moves. You know, just going along with the tempo. Calisthenics place, you didn't know how to say it. Yeah, it sort of did. I was like, I have heard it. I didn't know that was how it was spelled though. You know what I'm saying? It's like I've heard it said. I've never read it though. So I wasn't sure if it was the same word that I was thinking it was. So I just ignored it. 5-star rare. Yeah, 5 stars on a professor head is crazy. Or just 5 stars on like anything. I think that's like a 2% chance or something. Maybe less. That is pretty insane, dude. Are they ever fixing cocooning, bro? That's where I'm at right now. Cocooning gets fixed, man. My rates will skyrocket. That'll actually be so good. Texture pack, it is linked in the description. And all the names of the textures are down there. Alright. Nice. Want to learn how to do full plank? Is that what it is? Plank? Is that what we're talking about? I know there's a lot of different versions of planking. It's like, you know, when you got your arms, like your arm is on the ground, like your arms are on the ground like that. And they got like the push-up planks. Is that what we're talking about, or is this a different thing? Plank in the air. Wait, what? What? Bro just wants to learn how to fly? Is that what we're talking about? Heck W? Or is that like handstand? Where you're just holding it? Planche? What the heck? I swear bro's making words up now. I've never heard of this. What is this? Look up a picture. Hold up. Let's see. Ah, okay. Yeah. Got you. Yeah, that'd be cool. I don't think I could do that and keep my legs straight. It's just a balance thing. Or really a core thing, not a balance thing. I'm fine with balance. It's just I struggle to keep my legs straight. I imagine you practice by doing just pull-ups and keeping your legs like straight out in front of you. Would be the practice. But core and last, there you go. GG, also stay off the drugs. What? I need my god potion. Come on now. I need my god potion and my booster cookies. Imagine if they made a booster brownies or booster gummy bears. They actually have gummy bears in this game. Wait a minute. I'm starting to rethink. Starting to rethink that gummy bear item right now, chat. I'm not gonna lie. I meant Jake. Oh, my fault. My bad. Starting to rethink the gummy bears, though. I'm gonna be popping a gummy bear every hour. In game. Specify. Be popping a gummy bear every hour in game to fuel my hab tactics. It's crazy. His name? Yeah, I got you, comprendo. Isn't that wild? Isn't that wild? I'm thinking of all the worst YouTube titles right now involved with that. That would be a crazy stream title. Imagine we're doing revs and I'm like, revs, but I pop a gummy bear every hour, and it's just in game we're popping a gummy bear for the hab tactics, but people think I'm just high the whole time. Oh goodness. That'd be crazy. Yo, thank you, Hoyo. Appreciate it, bro. Keck W. Should make a booster cookie recipe using a fantastic cookie and some enchanted cookies. That would be nice. Give fantastic cookies an actual use. For real, for real. That's wild, Jake. Crazy, dude. Sounding like 30 virus over here. That is crazy. Oh, man. Heck W. Absolutely wild. Yeah, I watched some of his video that he posted last night with talking about SkyBlock dying. 07s, man. It's real now. It's real now. I don't know. It is in a rough spot. It is in a rough spot. I'm kinda... I don't know. I think even with less players, though, I think I'll be alright. I don't know. Do I want to... There's a point where we're getting, like, you know, less than... I mean, it's still getting like 1 million players a day, right? Like 1 million unique, somewhere around there. I think if it gets to the point where it's got like less than 10 times my subs, you know, that's the point where I have to be like, all right, we need something else. Skyblock dying, but I see new players every day. Yeah, there's definitely like new players coming in for sure. It's just the problem of here, let me find a lobby. There we go. Keeping old players, because yeah, new players come in a lot, but the amount of them that stay past getting a Hyperion is very small, which I mean is understandable, because like once you have 1,000 hours in, you know, most people aren't dedicated to the game like we are. Like I have been playing since it came out. I think if I hadn't been playing since it came out, I probably oh, thank you, internet. Appreciate that. Well, okay. Nice. Are we back? I think we're back. I think we're back. At least on... Yeah. Back on YouTube. Do. Yeah, sorry, my internet just bugged out for a second. Tech W. Good times. Alright, what was I saying, though? Oh yeah, dedicating players. Like, I mean, realistically, the amount of games that somebody in their lifetime puts into more than 1,000 hours is very slim. You know, like this is the game I played for the longest. I think the only games I've put 1,000 hours into are this and Fortnite, like straight up. The only 2 games that I've really stayed playing a long time, and I haven't played Fortnite in months now. But like, it does get to a point, like, it is a very grindy game for sure, and generally what keeps you coming back to MMOs is not that the game, it's not as much the game, usually it's the community. A lot of times, you know, like the people that you play with and the people you talk about the game with, you know. So if people are joining and they're not getting that community, then after 1,000 hours they're done, pretty much, if they make it that long. So it's like they either gotta pump up the aspect of community more, which I personally wouldn't enjoy, and I think a lot of people probably wouldn't. Like, I do enjoy having things that you do with other players, but having it as an option for single player and it be viable is nice. You know, like you can do trophy fishing by yourself, or you can go do party fishing with sea creatures. And I mean, you can sea creature fish solo as well. Like, I think having a lot of things that you can do by yourself is good. And having things that you can do with other people is good. You know, they've got a really good mixture of that right now, and I like that part. But I mean, you can't force people to jump into a community and be hanging out in VCs and gaming all the time as well. It just kind of happens. But the thing is, not everybody does that, so you also got to keep the game interesting and doing new stuff. And I don't know, I mean, Foraging did some new stuff, but I'm trying to think of, like, what's the last thing that really blew anyone's mind that was, like, so good? For me, it was probably the Rift. And that was a while ago. That was a while ago. My games have 1K on Hypixel SkyBlock, Warframe, Stardew Valley, and Modern Minecraft. Yeah. It's like, it's not a long list for sure. W-Wi-Fi legit. Yeah, my internet just bugged out. Spider Slayer weapon enough to kill a T5, like the Sting or Tarantula Fang? Yeah, you can use either of those. That's fine. That'll do it. I mean, of course, preferably Sting, but Tarantula Fang also good. Or Scorpion Foil, whichever one's right before Sting. I don't remember. Hold up, let me look. Get this straight. Scorpion Foil, yeah. Okay, so Scorpion Foil. Lol. Put 1,000 hours into multiple games though, at least 5+. Yeah, I mean, true. But have you put more than that? Because Hypixel requires a lot. Hold up. Because I don't know, I mean, even putting 1,000 hours into this game, like, a lot of people don't even have a hype after 1,000 hours. You know? And, like, after you've put 1,000 hours in, you get your hype, you've hit your goal. It's like you either start a new goal in the game because you've really enjoyed it that much, or you were annoyed with it the last, like, 30+ hours and you want to do something else. You know? It's not as much whether the game appeals to you, it's whether it appeals to you more than another game. You know? That's also going to take a substantial amount of time. Probably 7 games with at least 1,000 hours, but then again, I'm also 29. Yeah, I mean, I think, I don't know, like, I've put a lot of hours in the game, of course. I mean, a lot. But, like, I'd say over the past, 5 years, at least 80% of it was in this game. And across profiles, I have 7,500 hours now. A lot of hours, man. That is a lot. I didn't want to do that. Oh well. And again, I'm not even maxed. On this profile, let's just take this profile. I've got almost 5,000 hours. And And I'm not even max. Ooh. Scythe Blade, let's go. Do. How much are these again? Easy monies. 9.5 now, dang. Yikes. Maybe somebody will make a Reaper Orb and buy them all. Yo, thank you, Keon. Appreciate it. Thank you. Hope you're having a great day, dude. Do something like the Dante event. Yeah, that was a really cool thing that they did. I feel like, I don't know. First off, if they add having the chapter system on everything will help a lot because it gives people an actual to-do list when you're when you're getting into the game. It's not just like, all right, guys, here's a game, figure it out. Instead, it'll be like, here's the game. Here's what you should probably think about doing first. You know, like, that's just a lot more helpful as a new player. Like, the Heinous chapter system is so good, bro. They just need to add that everywhere else, and it'll be great. And then also, they really gotta make it so whenever you delete a profile, it takes the same time it takes to transfer that profile to a normal profile from Iron Man. Because that system is great. I've been saying since I got hacked 3 years ago. I've been saying they need, I guess I haven't said it that often, but I have said it, that they need to make it so whenever you go to delete a profile, it takes at least 48 hours. Because again, realistically, if you don't get back your account within 48 hours from a ratter, you're probably not getting it back. But I legit, the ratter had my account for like 3 hours maybe. And in those 3 hours, he did irreparable damage by deleting the account. If he hadn't deleted it, like, I would at least still have had my Slayer levels and my combat levels and stuff. Like, I would have lost my gear, but, like, getting all that back wouldn't have been terrible because I had most of my stuff museum, so I would have been able to get, like, my magical power and my pets back pretty quickly. All things considered. Instead, I had to spend, like, 6 months trying to get all my progress back, including Slayer levels, including skill levels, and all my gear and everything. It's very frustrating. So if they would have if that system that they've got on Iron Man now would just be for deleting profiles, it'd be so good, man. It saves so many ratters, or like ratties, I mean, from getting ratted and fully deleted. Like, you'd still lose gear, but like not losing your whole profile is a big deal. Put 10k plus in CSGO and a couple thousand in Valorant. I played a little bit of Valorant. I have not played CS though, I won't lie. I need to try it at some point. I've watched Shroud play CS, you know, because that's just like goated experience right there. But all right, hold up. Let me kill this, and then I'm gonna go eat real quick, and I'll go grab something to eat. We'll be right back in here. Got High Mountain 10, GG Linus. He's gonna coin grind when you hit max level. I'm probably gonna do what like we're doing right now and go for dyes and other crazy things like that most people can't do. All right, we're on the private island. If you guys want to visit me, do exclamation IGN to know what my IGN is, and feel free to join. How do you prevent ratting? Have 2FA on your account is the biggest thing, and don't click suspicious links. Pretty much, that's 2 ways to prevent it. But yeah, if the admins would just add that system they've got on Iron Man to profile deletion, it'd be so good for people who get ratted to be able to get their stuff back a lot easier. But give me one moment, I'll be right back. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we have sushi stacks. It is tuna, shrimp, rice, avocado, spicy mayo, and eel sauce. And it is delicious. This is the good stuff, ladies and gentlemen. The good stuff. Yeah, what's good, Infected? I'm doing great. How are you? All right, we're going to have chair play for us for a little while I eat. Dang, GG, Noah. Let's go. It's mean we get to see Chair. Yes, sir. Chair doesn't have a bad hair day today, so he's chilling. Thank you, Emil. Thank you, Beast. Appreciate it, guys. Let's go here. All right. Let's see. Did not sell. All right. Gonna throw the money in there. We're gonna get there eventually. Gotta recover the Greg Bank, dude. 07s. Yo, GG Casper, what the heck, bro? I was gonna say what in the world, but I forgot the end, so it ended up being what the world. That did not work out. But dang, how many runs, bro? Doing great. Completed Vamp Slayer, GG. Let's go. 91 on Iron Man. Wow, dude. That is really nice. Less than 100 is crazy. Dropped one yesterday. I only did 100 bosses, and then I dropped another. Dang, bro. Let him cook. What's happening? I left and I came back to this. Yeah, Chair's playing for me while I eat. And apparently Chair has RNG radius, and so everyone drops stuff while he's on the screen. So that's just how it works. Just crazy stuff. Was going till 100? Dang, dude. Yeah, I guess Nucleus runs are actually good money on Iron Man nowadays, right? It's just you have to... I don't know. Probably takes a while to grind out the parts, unfortunately. Still, that's a problem, I guess. Still need 2 Jade Emeralds and 2 Claws. Well, from what I've heard, actually, with the Diana update, they're making, like, you know, the upgraded Minus Relic. And that's actually supposed to be better for Skathas than Quick Claw, which is kind of crazy. So, I mean, they could change it, but it is kind of crazy. But yeah, no problem, dude. Chair R&D is real. I just dropped my last Jade World for full Jaded Devon. GG. Yeah, dude. Chair RNG goes crazy. Did I not see something legendary? I thought I saw something legendary for a second. Am I crazy? I mean, you didn't drop anything. I must be crazy. Oh, well. Maybe it was just... saw the crown and the outline, and my brain thought it was orange. It was not. Sad. Sadly, no. Maybe I should play the game like that more often and drop another Tiki Mask. Might be the strats. Might be the meta. Yoink. But yeah, I don't want to put the meter on the die, because if he does make us drop it, then he can do it without the meter, you know? I believe he can do it. These legendary E-Drags are grinding money, yeah. It's a pricey one. Thankfully, it's a lot cheaper nowadays, but how much are they at now, actually? I want to see. So the epics are 227. And legendaries are 400. Wow, man. They used to be double that. That's crazy. That is wild. The skins are actually more expensive than the pets now. Who would have guessed? Who would have guessed? Alright, thank you so much, Slothy. Sleep well, dude. Absolute legend. More W's in the chat for Slothy, man. Bro has gifted 50 subs this week. What a mad lad. Oh, that's scary. Come up here. Thank you. Interesting. We'll take some moolah. We dropped a lot of those today. It's like the 4th one or something. At least we're making some money back. It do be kind of helpful. Up to 670 million. I'm not saying the thing, chat. I'm not saying it. I won't say it out loud. That is crazy, though. I still can't believe that, bro. I make that reference, like, very subtle. And then, like, my entire comment section was flooded with that number. And that video got, like, double the views of any other short I've posted in that amount of time. In, like, the last 2 months. Actually crazy. I do need to get another short out today, though. Probably do that. Yo, chill. Yoink. Excuse me. Hold up. Trying to think, like, if SkyBlock, like, fully just fell off the face of the earth, what game would I make content on? Oh, that's a tough question. I'm not sure. I mean, again, I do really like Monster Hunter, but I don't think I could support myself on Monster Hunter views, because not too many people will watch it, you know? Could just be a variety streamer. I could try that. But I mean, I feel like my best stream content is like this, where I'm just doing something that I don't have to pay too much attention to. I can just talk to the chat. I'm basically a just chatting streamer that plays video games. For real, for real. And then, you know, I can make guide content and that sort of thing on whatever I play, but like, SkyBlock's the only MMO that I really play nowadays, you know? So I don't know what I would do that, like, doesn't take much effort. I mean, again, I do really like Monster Hunter, but I don't know if it could. A lot of the videos I see on that don't really get many views. Like, most people who play Monster Hunter play it casually and, like, don't really look for guides and stuff, which they are starting to make difficult boss fights. Like, Savage Omega was crazy. I think I've attempted that like 20 plus times and I've beat it 3 out of those 20. Like, it's insane. It's a very difficult fight. I don't know. Gregor Hype first and W chair for real, dude. Greg first. Term, Greg, Hype. That order. Unless you're Iron Man, then you get Greg first before Term. Pretty much. That's the meta. Absolutely cooked. Take them all down. I mean, I could just do base Minecraft. Or not even base, just like I could do mods. I feel like that's probably what I would end up doing. It's just some modded content. Trying to, like, I don't know, maybe we get a bunch of SkyBlock YouTubers and we all just start a modded SMP type thing. And everybody's just racing to get to a certain point. Perhaps. Something like that. I don't know. Playing M3 and these kids left 3 weirdos? Bro, what? That's kind of goofy. I mean, it could be that whoever's doing it doesn't have mods and they're just trolling in M3, you know? Quite possible. Quite possible. They just don't know the actual answer because they don't have mods on. Come here, boy. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and sell this. Clear these out. You know what I might do? Low key. I kind of just want to go watch something. Low key. We've been out here for, I mean, 3.5. It's not too bad. We didn't really hit my goal for today, though. I did want to get 23 mil XP. I don't know. I don't know. I might just chill out today, though. I do kind of just want to do whatever. Like it's my birthday or something, you know? Let Chair get you 23 mil XP before you leave. Is that the strat? Find people without mod skipping, puzzle / trap all the way to M7. Don't worry about it. Yeah, that's true. People troll at all stages of the game. See, I trolled and didn't have mods until about F7. I think when I got into F7 on my first profile, that's when I actually downloaded Badline and started using mods. But, I don't know. Yo, come here, boy. Alright, here's what we'll do. I'm going to go to 650,000 XP here. We're at 636 right now. We get up to 22.650. And then we'll call it. I think that's the strats. But I've been watching, I mean, I've been really into Elden Ring content. Like, I go through waves of it, but could do some Souls content. And maybe that's what I started doing, but that does require a bit of attention, I feel like. I don't know. Night Rain. Stream some Night Rain. Play Night Rain with viewers like, what's his name? Let me solo her. Let's do that. I'd very much enjoy that, I think. But, I don't know. Thing about that is I do have a bit of a temper sometimes. I don't know if I could survive long streams of that. It'd have to be like a little bit of one game and then another. Something like that. Have a chill game and then the occasional amped up Souls game stream. But yeah, I've been watching Bingo Brawlers, which is like some people racing. They do a bingo, lockout bingo, and they just race throughout I'm watching season 4 right now, I think. So it's like they're racing in the DLC, But the current season that's going on right now, they've got like a live season going on. Season 5. They're doing duos, so it's teams of 2. One person on each team is in the main game, and one person's in the DLC. And so they've all got squares based on that. Yo, nice, Noah. He's getting there, over halfway done. Let's go. Remember when I was being stubborn and didn't want to use mods because I thought it was cheating? Yeah, I was the same way. I felt like it was ridiculous how crazy it was. Specific, like, honestly, specifically just the experimentation table mods are crazy, man. Like, you just start guaranteeing yourself to complete the stuff every time. I thought that was, like, a little bit dirty. But, I mean, now that I'm taking advantage of it, I don't know what I'd do if they removed it. I have to actually pay attention during experimentation table? That's unacceptable, bro. Struggling survivability in M3? I mean, honestly, it's just Kata levels or Master Stars. That's the 2 options, pretty much. I mean, if you're not using Baby Yeti, if you're tank, then use Baby Yeti, but other than that, it's honestly just Kata levels and Master Stars the whole time. But alright, boys, hope everyone has enjoyed the stream today. We are going to raid somebody on Twitch, so don't go anywhere. But for YouTube, that is going to be all after this boss. Hope everyone has enjoyed. Thank you for all the birthday wishes and all the donos and everything. For real, I appreciate it. Absolute legends. And I will be back. I don't know. I'm not going to promise a stream later. I'm probably just going to play some off-stream Monster Hunter today. Just hang out, watch some videos. But I will be back tomorrow. And alpha is still open. So it's been open for over a week now, though. There's a chance that we get an update tomorrow. I don't think it's going to happen. I think they're going to stick to their 1 upload per month schedule. We'll see what happens. But thank you guys for hanging out with me. I hope you've enjoyed. And I will see you in the next one. God bless.